Jackson, who started last year at running back, was a converted junior high quarterback. Now he's a converted running back playing quarterback again. 5'10", 180 pounds, ran for right at 800 yards last year, filling in for an injured Cedric Calvert. Cedric came back. Trey didn't get a lot of carries after that, but he plays a mean cornerback to boot.
He does. Like you said, we're going to see a tandem between Maddox and Trey at quarterback. When you see Maddox at quarterback, Trey will be the running back. When you see Trey at quarterback, Maddox could either be at the wide receiver spot, the tight end spot, or the running back spot.
And I've been told we could see Matthew Powell at running back tonight, that he looked good in the scrimmage. Defensively, you're looking at Landon Wolf, 6'3", 250-pound all-state defensive end. He's that man for the Lumberjacks.
Differentials, clutches on any of your heavy equipment or big trucks, they can take care of you. That's American Shifting Corporation. Now, of course, they do offer free pickup and get your equipment back to you. If you call Michael Adair, he can arrange a pickup for you at your shop or out in the woods at 870-820-2028. And number one, Wash and Shine Detail Shop. Thomas Miller and his crew do a great job cleaning up vehicles. They can take care of you if you'll give them a call. Need your car cleaned up? 870-820-2171. That's number one, Wash and Shine Detail Shop, another proud sponsor of Lumberjack football. Today, we're just a few moments away from the kickoff of tonight's ball game.
It should be a dandy. Stick around. You're going to be well entertained.
We'll take a break. We'll come back with the kickoff right after this timeout.
7 East Church Street in Warren can take care of all your auto body needs. They specialize in collision repair and provide customer-friendly service. With over 20 years experience in the auto body repair business, there's no job too big or too small for Gardner Body and Glass. So the next time you're in an accident, give Michael Gardner a call at 870-466-4402. For dependable auto body repair work, give Michael Gardner a call at Gardner Body and Glass in Warren.
Ever feel like your insurance agent was there to sell you auto insurance, but not there to service it? At Farm Bureau Insurance, we're here to help with auto insurance serviced by experienced agents who are there when you need them most. Call today for your free, no-obligation review for auto, home, and life insurance that's custom-tailored just for you.
In Bradley County, call your local Farm Bureau agent at 226-2649.
Farm Bureau Mutual Insurance Company of Arkansas, Inc. Southern Farm Bureau Casualty Insurance Company, Southern Farm Bureau Life Insurance Company, Jackson, Mississippi.
Let the Main Event Salon at 610 North Martin in Warren make you feel great about yourself and look good doing it. At Main Event, they do facials, manicures, pedicures, spa shampoo, massages, hair extensions, and the latest hair fashions. You'll find gifts by Merle Norman, Hobo, Myra, and beautiful jewelry. Call 226-6900 to make an appointment, and walk-ins are welcome. Feel great about yourself and look good doing it at Main Event.
As we come back to Stuttgart, you
With high gas prices and groceries up, are you looking for ways to save so you can afford those and your normal bills? Well, I have a perfect solution for you. Hi, my name is Patrick with Hilton Insurance Agency, and we can save you a lot of money on your home and auto policies. Rates have recently went down without sacrificing any coverages. So let us quote your insurance and see how much we can save you. Just give us a call at 352-2155 or come see me at Hilton Insurance located at 314 North Spring Street in Fordyce. Hilton Insurance supports the Lumberjacks, and we're excited for another great year of Lumberjack football. Go Jacks!
The Riceburgs have won the opening coin toss and will receive the football. They'll be moving from right to left on your radio dial, from south to north here at Stuttgart Riceburg Field. Jose Cazinto will get set to kick it off. And David, they've got some dangerous return men back there.
They do. But I've been hearing Jacinto's leg strength and the improvement he has made, that he is kicking it to the goal line and into the end zone. So maybe he can neutralize that.
All right. On the right side is going to be Cedric Hawkins. In the middle for Stuttgart, Cameron Hopper. And then the other Hawkins on the other side. It's going to be a short pooch kick up to 32. It's bobbled. It's on the ground. It's a loose football at the 30-yard line. And I believe Stuttgart has it. The Lumberjacks have it. So Warren will get the opening kickoff on a fumble recovery at the 30-yard line of Stuttgart. And Dave, you know Coach Price for Stuttgart really is not happy with that.
He's not happy right now.
Oh, boy. Lumberjacks will have it 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line of Stuttgart. So we get to see Warren's offense. We'll see Maddox Lassiter at quarterback, Traylon Jackson, the junior, at running back. He'll line up in the pistol formation behind Maddox. We'll send twin receivers wide right, and I'd look for Warren to go something basic off tackle on this first play. Put a man in motion. Handoff goes right up the middle, left tackle over the left side. Jackson's got it inside the 25 down to about the 24-yard line. It's going to be a gain of 6 on the play.
Jackson, good job running right up the middle. Although you're missing Gavin and Harton, you still got a good offensive line. Harris at center, Starks and Green at guard, Rivera and Robinson are your tackles.
2nd down and 4 for the Lumberjacks from the 24 of the Riceburgs. Jackson will move to quarterback this time. It's a high snap, goes through his hands, over his head. He's going to have to try to fall on it. He will, all the way back at the 43. There's going to be a flag now here on the near sideline.
His sideline warning.
That snap went right through Jackson's hands. And, you know, you lost Harton, the quarterback, with the center on Monday at practice. So your center has got a little difference in height between Maddox Lassiter and Traylon Jackson, and that snap was just a little high. All right, so there was a sideline warning against Stuttgart.
Loss of 17.
All the way back to the 41-yard line. Need to get to the 20 for a first down. So it'll be 3rd and 21 for the Lumberjacks. 11 minutes left to go here in the first quarter. Warren's going empty backfield. Lassiter out of the shotgun. Trip receivers wide right. Lassiter looking, quarterback draw. He'll keep it himself at the 40. Lassiter to the 35. Runs over a player at the 30. Going to go inside to the 29. A flag comes in at the end of the play.
I think that's going to be a hold.
He got it back just past the original line of scrimmage, but let's wait and see what the flag is all about against out there on the play. Hate to see those little hankies coming out this early in the ball game. It is against Warren. As They're going to mark it off. It's a spot foul. The flag was down at the 33. Holding the call against the Lumberjacks. So we'll back them up 10 yards from the spot of the foul. Still be third down. It's going to be back at the 43-yard line, I believe, is where they'll spot it. Yep. So instead of 3rd and 21, it's going to be 3rd and 23, I believe. Yeah, 3rd and long from the 43-yard line.
Laster will get credit for an 11-yard pickup because of the spot foul.
Now Jackson's going to go at quarterback. Lassiter will line up as a wideout. He's the inside wideout on trip receivers to the wide side of the field. Ball on the right hash mark. Stuttgart in a 4-man front. They're going to bring 4. Jackson wanting to go deep down the field. Overthrow his intended receiver, Tayshawn Johnson, who was running a post pattern. Threw it over his outside shoulder. He was actually breaking to the inside. So Warren will look at 4th down and long. 4th and 23. And I think Warren's going to go for it. We'll see.
You don't know because Laster's on the field.
And he's the punter, and he's the quarterback. He's going to go back in the punting position.
You don't want to give Stuttgart the momentum of a stop, even though it's more than likely would happen.
Cedric Hawkins will be the lone man back deep. He'll stand at his own 10-yard line. Laster gets a good snap. Hangs it toward the sideline. This one's going to go out of bounds. We'll see where they mark it. It's going to be somewhere up around the 20-yard line, I believe. As they'll mark it at the 20, make it the 18, 17. It keeps going. We'll take it at the 16.
17.
Now it's going back
18.
to the 18. Okay. So the 18-yard line. That's where Stuttgart will have it for their first possession. Warren comes up empty-handed following the turnover for the Riceburgs from their own 18-yard line. They'll go empty backfield to start things off. Their quarterback is Deontay Clark. Clark out of the gun, trip receivers wide left. He'll put Hawkins in motion, hand it off to him. Warren's got it bottled up. Flags come in, and we're going to have an offsides against Stuttgart before the play got started. So they blow it dead, and they'll back them up 5 yards. It'll be 1st and 15 for the Riceburgs. And, you know, David, both coaches I know, Warren got off kind of a sloppy start, had a couple of penalties there on their first possession. Here Stuttgart getting a penalty on their first offensive play. But that's something you want to work out in these non-conference games.
This is where you want to do it. You know, non-conference, you can lose every non-conference game and win the state championship.
Yeah, exactly. All right, out of the shotgun again, Clark. He'll keep it himself, right side. Warren's got him bottled up over there on the left side. He'll gain about 3 as he'll get it out over the 15, out close to the 17-yard line. Making the stop for the Lumberjacks, that's going to be Bryson Harris from that defensive line spot. How about a gain of 4? It'll be 2nd down and 11. Ball spotted at the 17-yard line. Number 4, Deontay Clark, the quarterback's the one that carried the football. This time he'll have Hawkins lined up beside him in the backfield with trip receivers. Option, right side, pitch to Hawkins, trying to get outside. Warren's got him cornered inside at the 18. He'll be down there, only a short gain of a yard. But David, the pursuit for Warren, I think it's going to be hard to beat this season. They've got a lot of speed.
They've got a lot of speed. What you got to be careful of, make sure that you stay at home.
Don't over pursuit.
Over pursuit could be a killer.
It'll be 3rd down and 10 now for the Riceburgs. Ball spotted at their own 18-yard line, the original line of scrimmage. 9:04 left to play here in the opening quarter with no score. We'll see what Stuttgart does on 3rd and long from deep in their own territory. Hawkins will line up on the right side now of Clark. They're in the backfield. Trip receivers come wide left. Hawkins rolling right, looking, going to keep it himself. Tries to turn the corner. Is going to be bumped out of bounds up near the 18-yard line. Had nowhere to go. And again, that was Maddox Lassiter there coming from his linebacker spot to knock him out. Also there to assist was Landon Wolf, the defensive end. Stuttgart's going to be forced to punt it away. It'll be 4th down and 10. Malik Day got to be the return man for the Lumberjacks. And, David, he's got that long hair. It's hard to see his number on the back of his jersey. You have to wait till he turns sideways or looking at you before you can tell who he is. what number he has. He'll be standing at midfield, so Warren should get pretty good field position. It's a high, short kick.
Real short.
It's going to hit at the 30, make it the 40, take a Riceberg bounce out across midfield. The 45 is going to keep rolling all the way down inside the Lumberjack 40 to the 39-yard line.
You know, that's what they call home field advantage. He knew with the roll he was going to get. All he had to do was get it high in the air and let it bounce.
36-yard punt, no return, and the Lumberjacks will have it 1st and 10 at their own 39-yard line with 8:29 to play here in the opening quarter. Glad you're with us on this first Friday night of football here on Cape Country. I'm Jimmy Sledge along with David King. Hope you'll join us all season long. Jackson's going to stay at quarterback. Trying to figure out who the running back is. It's going to be Deshaun Johnson. Johnson gets the handoff. He's hitting the backfield. Going to be dropped for a loss of about a yard. They'll mark him up just shy of the original line of scrimmage. We'll call it 2nd down 11. So Tayshawn found they're going pretty tough there.
Tough going there to begin with.
Traylon's going to stay at quarterback. It looks like Maddox is going to come wide to the right. He and Antonio Jordan, along with DeAndre Thomas, come wide right.
There's a lot of speed and size right over here.
Jackson throws, quick slant pattern complete to Maddox. Maddox out over the 45. He'll get it to the 46-yard line. Going to be a gain of about 7 on the play. Warren's going to look maybe 8 on the play. It'll be 3rd down and a long 3. First pass play of the game for either team. Second.
Remember, we threw deep.
Well, we went deep. That's right. You're right. First completion
For either side.
So 3rd down and a long 3 for the Lumberjacks. In at the H-back is Irvin Rivera. He'll line up on the left side, wide side of the field. Jackson all alone back there in the empty shotgun. Jordan comes wide right. Antonio, he's over here man-to-man coverage. Jackson takes the snap, quarterback keeper. He's hit behind the line, moves his feet. He's going to gain a yard, but not going to get the first down.
Who was that? That was the left defensive tackle that read it from the get-go, slanted across, and had him before he really got the ball real good.
So Warren will look at 4th down and 2 from their own 47-yard line. We're down to 6:40 left to play, almost halfway through this first quarter. We have no score. Landon Wolf's going to come into the ball game. Lassiter's going to go to quarterback. Landon's going to go as the running back.
Short yardage package.
On 4th and 2, Warren snaps it. Maddox keeps it left side. He's got the first down across midfield. Stiffs arms a man at the 45. He's going to be finally brought down at the 42-yard line.
Good run by Maddox, but give Wolf some credit in there, and his offensive line.
Some good blocking up front. 1st and 10, Lumberjacks. First down of the ball game for either team. Comes with 6 minutes left to go here in the first quarter. Warren will have it at the 42 of Stuttgart. 1st and 10. AJ's going to come wide to the right. Get over in man-to-man coverage on the wide side of the field. Ball's on the left hash mark. Jackson takes the snap, hands off to Johnson. Tayshawn hit as he crosses the 41 down to the 40. He'll gain about 2, maybe 3 on the play.
He hit a brick wall.
Yeah, he did. It was
in Robinette, who gave Warren fits last year.
Yeah. That'll bring up 2nd down, a gain of 2. 2nd down and 8 for the Lumberjacks. Warren's offense looking into the sideline. Coach Embry calling the plays in from the sideline. Play clock down to 10 as this time AJ is going to come wide right along with DeAndre Thomas. Lassiter wanting to throw, fires. It's going to be caught inside the 30 down at the 26-yard line. Making a leaping catch there was Jalen Lee.
That's going to be one of those Jalen's going to tell Maddox, bring it down just a little bit.
Yeah, he left him up in the air, left his ribs exposed.
He left him hanging, yeah.
But he makes the catch, holds on to it. We'll move the chains for another first down. Jalen, a senior, younger brother of Jakari, who starred for Warren last year.
Yes.
1st and 10, Lumberjacks from the 26 of Stuttgart. Jackson takes the snap, carries it inside the 25 down to the 23-yard line. He'll pick up 3 on first down. Warren's wanting to show them that they can run it up the middle, aren't they, so far here
They
this first
are
quarter?
determined to show it, and they have at times. Not consistently, but at times.
4.5 minutes left to play here in the opening quarter. We have no score.
Warren got the football with 8:51 in the quarter.
At their own 39, they're now second down and 7 from the Stuttgart 23-yard line. Jackson at quarterback. Johnson, the lone setback beside him. Jackson wanting to throw. Looking, has Maddox Lassiter wide open, and he's going to be incomplete, just overthrown. Oh, Lassiter was wide open in between the safety and the cornerback.
He found that soft spot and was sitting in it.
And Jackson just overthrew him by just about 6 inches. So to bring up 3rd down and 7 now for the Lumberjacks. Clock will stop with 4:11 left to go here in the opening quarter. Looking across the way at the Warren stands. Got a good crowd over there that followed the Lumberjacks up here tonight. Don't forget, we'll have the scoreboard show tonight from 10 to 11 here on K Country. Lassiter goes back to quarterback. Wolf is in at running back. Going to hand it off to Wolf. Wolf lowers his shoulder. He's going to be stopped shy of the 20-yard line. It'll be a gain of 2 on the play, and then he's driven backwards. Coming up, that's A.J. Higgins on the stop for the Ricebergs. And it's going to bring up another 4th down. But Warren's in 4-down territory here, you have to think. Ball spotted at the 21.
Because you're just at the fringes of Jacinto's range watching him warm up.
You know, he's around a 30, 35-yard field goal kicker. So here we go. Lumberjacks on 4th and 4, or 4th and 5 make it. Jackson, empty backfield. Warren going to call a timeout to talk about it. 3:28 to go in the opening quarter. We have no score. When we come back, it'll be 4th and 5 for the Lumberjacks right after this timeout.
Re-elect Representative Jeff Wardlaw. Jeff Wardlaw is 100% pro-life, a strong defender of our gun rights, a true common-sense conservative. Re-elect Representative Jeff Wardlaw. Let's keep him defending our rights at the Arkansas State Capitol. Vote on Tuesday, November 8th. Paid for by the Wardlaw Campaign. Schedule a tour and see the Bellevue Estates Healthcare and Rehabilitation Center in person for yourself. We would love to show you around and answer your questions. Peace of mind comes when you know your loved one is in good hands. Whether you're looking for short-term, long-term, or private rehabilitation, Bellevue Estates at 1052 Old Warren Road in Monticello can provide the care you need. Just call 870-367-0044 for more information.
As we come back, it'll be a jet sweep to the quarterback, Maddox Lassiter. He turns the corner, David. He gets the first down.
And about a yard.
But it was on second effort by Maddox Lassiter. So Warren will keep the drive alive here on 4th down and 5. Maddox Lassiter goes around the left end. Just barely picks up the first down at the 16-yard line, and that's where Warren will have it 1st and 10 now.
Give you an idea what strong run that was. That was short side of the field.
Yeah. You're exactly right. He made it actually down to the 15.5. He needed the 16, so he made it by a foot. So 1st and 10 Lumberjacks. Ball on the left hash mark. Lassiter back at quarterback again. Jackson the tailback. Handoff Jackson. He's hit and dropped in the backfield. Oh, my goodness. Coming through was Cameron Harper. There's that defensive end. He gave Warren fits the last 2 years.
Harper is a very, very good. He's an all-state defensive end. And you've seen why. He has a lot of speed. Not the biggest in the world, but that was a solo tackle. He just manhandled him.
Loss of 1 on the play. It'll be 2nd down and 11 for the Lumberjacks. Under 3 minutes left to play in the opening quarter. We have no score. Warren knocking on the door inside the red zone here for the first time tonight. Another sideline warning called against Stuttgart. No, I'm sorry, against Warren. That one was against Warren. So they've had one for each team so far. Jackson at quarterback, looking to throw. Dumps it out in the flat, complete to Tayshawn Johnson. He's inside the 10, going to be knocked down and out of bounds, close to the first down marker.
Let's give Tayshawn a world of credit. That ball is supposed to be to his outside, and Tayshawn adjusted to a poorly thrown football while running.
It's low and inside. Yeah, you're right. How about that? A gain of 10 on the play. It'll be 3rd down and 1. Warren quickly back to the line of scrimmage. Landon Wolf in at running back now. Boy, it's hard to keep up with who's in the backfield. Hand it off. That's going to be Laddister with the keeper himself. Lassiter's going to carry it to the 5. He'll have the first down. And Warren.
We're watching the I formation out of a 2-back set. Maddox is taking the snap, waiting on Wolf, following him into the hole.
So it'll be 1st and goal to go for the Lumberjacks at the 5-yard line. 2:25 left to play, opening quarter. Warren making the first threat to score here in the ball game. Lassiter stays in along with Wolf. Wolf lines up in the pistol formation this time behind Lassiter. Going to leave it with Wolf left side, lowers his shoulder, second effort, and he's going to be into the end zone. Touchdown Lumberjacks. Landon Wolf, 6'2", 198 pounds, a senior. David, we saw him several times last year have some big games and big runs, and that time he just lowered his shoulder and powered his way in. Jose Chizinto will come on to attempt the extra point out of the hold of Lee Johnson. Warren goes up 6-0 with 2:03 left to go here in the opening quarter. All right, Johnson says he's ready. Jacinto, the snap's down, the kick's on its way, and Jacinto puts it through the upright. 7-0, Lumberjacks lead it. We're back in just a moment.
Are you thinking about buying a new boat or watercraft or maybe a side-by-side, a new tractor, a new lawnmower, an ATV, or possibly a generator for the house? Well, don't forget to finance your new fun in the sun purchase at First State Bank of Warren, Hermitage, and Hampton. Just call 870-226-2601 or come by and ask about our special low rates and great terms. First State Bank of Warren, Hermitage, and Hampton. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Drew Memorial Health System in Monticello is proud to offer rehabilitation services for patients of all ages. The Drew Rehab Team provides physical, speech, and occupational therapy on an inpatient or outpatient basis and at home. The experienced staff treats pediatric patients, student athletes, and adults recovering from injuries, stroke, or surgical procedures. The staff will keep you on track throughout your recovery process. Let the Drew Rehab Team help you maximize your functional potential. Close to home, choose Drew Memorial.
As we come back, Lumberjacks gets on the scoreboard first. They lead at 7-0. David scoring drive by Warren.
13 plays, 61 yards, 6 minutes, and 48 seconds.
Warren did it the way they wanted to, on the ground and in the air.
They mixed it up.
Jacinto will get set to kick it off once again for the Lumberjacks. Stuttgart suspecting the sky kick again. That's what we'll see. It's a high kick. Going to be hit and go out of bounds at the 30-yard line. So that means Stuttgart will get it 1st and 10 at the 35 if they choose, or they can make Warren re-kick it. But I bet they'll make them take it at the 35-yard line. Hey, our friends at American Shifting Corporation, proud sponsor of Lumberjack football, they've been in business since 1971, and they have become and grown to be the largest transmission and rear end builder in the state and probably the country. If you drive a big truck, heavy equipment, you need to know who American Shifting Corporation is. Give them a call at 501-945-0878, and they can take care of all your big truck transmission, clutches, rear ends, differentials. You got spare parts for just about anything, they can take care of you. Give them a call at American Shifting Corporation. All right, they're going to mark it, David, up to the 37-yard line. I think it's a 38. Okay.
And evidently, that's where they thought it went out.
How about 1st and 10, Riceburgs. Fake it to Hawkins. Quarterback Clark going to keep it. He'll carry it out over the 40 to almost the 41. It'll be a gain of 3 on the play. They'll bring up 2nd down and 7 now for the Riceburgs. We're down to 1:45 left to play in the first quarter. Warren leading 7-0. This is only Stuttgart's second possession of the ball game.
They fumbled away their first.
On 2nd and 7, Clark again out of the gun. Handoff Hawkins on a jet sweep to the right. Warren stringing it out. They've got him. He tries to reverse field, and he's going to be brought down for a loss in the backfield. There's Neo Hardy. Neo there to make the stop, trailing it from behind, and when Hawkins tried to reverse field, there was Neo.
Great play by the entire defense. String it out. They had him sealed. He had to try to either cut it up, and he decided to reverse field, and there we were.
Losses all the way back to the 36-yard line. It'll bring up 3rd down and 12 now for the Riceburgs. They'll send twin receivers wide left. They got an H-back tight end to that side as well. Hawkins in the backfield with Clark. They'll send a man in motion from the wide side. Now flags come in before the play gets started. You're going to have procedure, a motion call against Stuttgart. Second one of those we've seen tonight against the Riceburgs. Instead of 3rd and 12, it'll be 3rd and 17 now. Warren leading 7-0. Don't forget, Warren will be at home next Friday night as we host Whitehall, the Bulldogs. And Warren might be thinking about a little revenge after last year's showing up at Whitehall.
But you got to admit, there was no way Warren was going to win that game last year. Whitehall considered that their year to win a state championship.
3rd and 17. Clark straight drop back and whistle.
Motion again.
Another procedure call against the Riceburgs. We'll back them up 5 more. Be 3rd and 22.
What'll be fun about that Whitehall game is you're going to have Jarius Wright calling plays against Coach Hembry.
Yeah, Jarius is now on the coaching staff there.
He's the offensive coordinator for Ryan Mallett.
Yeah, Ryan Mallett. All right, 3rd down and 22. Clark out of the shotgun, trip receivers wide left, straight drop back, steps up, he's forced out of the pocket, he's going to keep it himself, out to the 30, 35, 40,
got
45,
a lot of run.
Midfield, inside Lumberjack territory, at the 20, to the 10, the 5, touchdown, there's a flag back at the 42-yard line, so I think you could probably bring it back. But David Warren had him hemmed up. The containment was not there.
For as good as they played it initially, that is how poor they played it when he took off to run.
Bring back the touchdown as the flag is going to be against the Riceburgs. The flag is back up at the 38-yard line. So we'll nullify the touchdown. Our friends at Number 1 Wash and Shine Detail Shop, they want to clean up your vehicle. Hey, if you don't have time to do it or want your vehicle cleaned up really good, give Thomas Miller and his crew a call at 820-2171. 7 days a week they're open. They'll come pick up and deliver. And they can do just about anything as well as far as cleaning your vehicle up.
Okay.
So give them a call at 870-820-2171. That's Number 1 Wash and Shine Detail Shop. All right.
Okay, from the
Lumberjacks dodge a bullet right there. They're going to spot the football. Where they spotted at? The 43?
yes.
It will be 1st and 10. Take away the touchdown run. And Stuttgart will have it at the Lumberjack 43-yard line. There's no play, no time left on the clock, David, for the first quarter. But they're going to run one more play to end the quarter, I believe.
Really, it shouldn't be. You only play replay.
Defensive end.
Right.
If there's a defensive infraction, would you play with no time remaining?
I think that's what they're discussing now. Yep, Stuttgart coming off the field, and I think Warren will too, and I think it'll be the end of the quarter.
It is. All right, 7-0 our score. We'll take a break. We'll be back with the start of the second quarter right after this timeout.
Hardwood Flooring in Monticello and sister companies Washita Hardwood Flooring and Townsend Flooring in Warren are proud to sponsor this Lumberjack.
Now, they're going to run it. Higgins gets the call right up the middle, and that's an 8-yard pickup. Wow. They lined up in a power formation and just ran it straight at Warren. So we've come to the end of the first quarter. Warren leads 7-0. We'll be back with second quarter action right after this.
And we welcome you back here to Stuttgart. A little technical difficulties. I think we got it all straightened out now as the Lumberjacks lead 7-0. That was the end of the quarter. They did run one last play.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
I don't know why, but they did.
They did, but they give Stuttgart one more play. But, David, you got numbers for the first quarter?
Warren rushes for 34, throws for 32, 66 yards, total offense. Stuttgart rushes for 40, throws for 0, 40 yards, total offense.
It will be Stuttgart to start the second quarter, 2nd down and 1 from the Lumberjack 35-yard line. Warren scoring drive took a little over 6 minutes. Started at their own 39 and a little over 6 minutes, and it was Landon Wolf that punched it in
from 5 yards out.
Stuttgart had a 70-yard run just a moment ago that was brought back because of a holding call. So we're looking at 7-0. Warren leading. Stuttgart has it, 2nd down and 1 at the Lumberjack 35-yard line. They'll go with a power set in the back. Hawkins is going to take the snap. He's going to throw it. He throws into the flat, complete at the 30. They'll get the first down. He's going to be bumped out of bounds at the 29. Making the catch over is Cade Coates for the Riceburgs. But another flag on the field. Ineligible receiver downfield is a call against the Riceburgs. So we'll nullify their first down there. They'll come back and mark it from the line of scrimmage, which was at the 30-yard line. Mark it back to the 40. 2nd down and 6 now for the Riceburgs. Hawkins stays in at quarterback. Hawkins takes the direct snap, hands it off up the middle, keeping his feet moving, and got the first down inside the 35 to the 34-yard line. That's number 44. That's A.J. Higgins, David. He's running back, defensive end, 5'9", 190 pounds, and he just bulled his way up the middle.
He's their version of Cedric Calvert. He's been that way for the last 2 years, and it's a very effective offense with Hawkins running at quarterback and Higgins on the field also.
It's 3rd down and less than a yard. They stopped him just shy of the first down marker. 7-0, Warren leading. Hawkins stays in at quarterback. Again, Higgins at running back. Hawkins going to keep it himself, breaks it to the outside. A flag comes in. He turns the corner. He's at the 30. Going to be pushed out of bounds down at the 23-yard line. But another holding call against Harding, against the Riceburgs.
Left guard over there is struggling mightily with his defensive tackle.
That defensive tackle is who? Number 52?
Yes. Number 52 for the Lumberjacks.
I don't have a 52.
No. Yep.
That's the number he's got on.
Yep, that's the number. But he's out-quickened that offensive guard, if that's such a word. I just made it up. But and all he can do is grab on.
The holding call is going to mark it all the way back to the 30, make it the 45-yard line. It'll be 3rd down and 11 now for Stuttgart. 11:03 to play here in the first half. So 3rd and long. Clark comes back in at quarterback. Hawkins the lone setback. Ball goes through Clark's legs all the way back to the 40. He picks it up. Warren giving chase. Maddox Lassiter misses him. They pick up a block. Landon Wolf misses him. And finally, Malik Day is going to bring him down up at the 40-yard line. There's a couple of flags on the play. And you have to think either an illegal block or a holding call back there against Stuttgart as well. That play really just blew up.
That blew up. That just fell apart.
Clark, the ball snap went right through his legs and all the way back deep inside Riceburg territory. Clark was able to elude a couple of players, but
illegal push in the back declined. Warren's going to take the play.
It'll be 4th down. Now the loss is going to be marked all the way back at the Riceburg 40. They need to get to the 34 of Warren for a first down. So that's what, 10, 20, 26 yards. They'll send the punting unit on, and Malik Day is going to go back deep once again for the Lumberjacks for the second time tonight to try and return a punt. Last time they kicked it away from him. That was a short kick. This one's a little bit better. Malik going to move over. He's going to let it hit the ground. It'll hit it to 30, take another Riceburg roll inside the 25, down to the 20, to the 19-yard line. So that's a 41-yard punt. That time had a 36-yard punt earlier, 41-yard punt there.
Most people would say he did a great job just staying away from it, but the coverage was slow getting down. I honestly thought he could have fielded the football. He wouldn't have got nothing, but he would have saved a whole lot of yardage.
Warren will take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line with 10:53 left to play here in the first half. Warren leading 7-0. Maddox Lassiter, your quarterback. Twin receivers go wide right. Twins come wide left. They're going to be trailing in motion. Lassiter going to keep it himself up the middle across the 25, the 30. And, you know, David, he doesn't like to run around anybody.
No,
he just lowers his shoulder. He runs over the safety there, Contavian Daniels.
His theory is he's wasting steps.
He just lowered his shoulder and ran over the safety. But he made the tackle anyway out of the 36-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 Lumberjacks. What's that, a gain of 15, 16? On the play. Now Jackson back at quarterback. Traylon takes the snap, hands off to Tayshawn Johnson. Johnson cuts the edge, hit at the 39, going to fall forward at the 40-yard line. That'll be a gain of 4 on the play for Tayshawn. Outside linebacker was able to track him down. Good job by the Stuttgart linebacker there. He made up some ground.
He made up a lot of ground quickly.
It'll be 2nd down and 6 for the Lumberjacks. 2nd down and 6 for the Lumberjacks. Ball spotted at their own 40-yard line. Lassiter back in at quarterback. They show blitz. Lassiter wanting to throw. Throws it high over the middle. Intended for A.J. And Antonio couldn't bring it down. It was too high for him.
Way too high.
Even for Antonio, who's 6'5". That one just kind of came off of Maddox's
sailed on him, didn't it?
Yeah. Then we got 3rd down and 6 now for the Lumberjacks. Ball spotted at their own 40. 9:53 left to play. Or 9:33 make it left to play here in the first half. Warren leading 7-0. They go with Jackson in the backfield, all alone, out of the shotgun. 4 receivers and a tight end. We'll send DeAndre Thomas in motion. Jackson's going to keep it himself. Jackson picks up a block, turns the corner at midfield. The 40 down the left sideline. He's going to be hit and knocked out of bounds inside Riceburg territory at the 35-yard line. Tayshawn Johnson gave him a block that sprung him.
And Tayshawn did a great job not getting called for the shove in the back. He just gave him a gentle push on the inside of his pad.
So the Lumberjacks will move it down to the Riceburg 34-yard line.
26-yard pickup.
DeAndre Thomas was shaking up a little bit on the play. He was out there blocking as well for Traylon to get down the field.
That's the thing you talk about. You cannot play wide receiver for Bo Hembry if you cannot block.
Lassiter keeps it himself on the quarterback draw. Lassiter to the edge at the 30, the 25. AJ's got a block for him there. He's at the 15, the 10, and finally hauled down from behind at the 7-yard line. Again, AJ Jordan, the wide receiver, doing the blocking that time. Maddox let it set up and followed right in behind him. And the Lumberjacks will have it first and goal to goal at the 7-yard line of Stuttgart. 9:10 left to play here in this first half. Warren on top, already 7-0. Lassiter stays at quarterback. You go with Tayshawn Johnson, and now I'll make it Jackson's the quarterback. Maddox moved up to the H-back. Handoff. Tayshawn right in behind Maddox, lowers his shoulder. Touchdown, Lumberjacks. If they say yes, he got it. Tayshawn Johnson up the middle from 7 yards out. Warren goes up 13-0 here with 8:43 left to play in the first half. Warren scored on both ends of the field now, once in each quarter so far. And I think this Stuttgart crowd is kind of humbled a little bit.
Yes.
They're quiet. Jacinto will come on to attempt the extra point out of the hold of Lee Johnson. Everybody gets set. Johnson calls for it. The snap's down. The kick's on its way, and it is good. 14-0. Lumberjacks lead it. We're back in just a moment.
Bank & Trust Company provides fast, easy, reliable service with loans to fit your needs. Whether you need a car loan, a house loan, ATV loan, or a new boat, just come by and let Warren Bank make your dreams come true. See a loan officer today about your dreams and make them come true with Warren Bank & Trust Company. Warren Bank & Trust, member Federal Reserve Bank of St. Louis, member FDIC. Warren Bank & Trust Company. Let them serve you with your next loan. That's Warren Bank & Trust. Shop the weekend Super Blowout sale at Super Value Foods and save on your grocery bill through Sunday. You'll find fresh chicken wings, family pack, just $1.98 a pound. Brine bacon, 12-ounce package, 2 for $4.98. Sunny Delight, 40-ounce bottle is just 98 cents. And Gatorade, the 8-pack bottles, are only $5.98. You'll also find Maxwell House Coffee, 26-ounce can, just $6.98. Super Value Foods, the weekend blowout sale. Shop and save.
Lumberjacks lead at 14-0. 8:43 left to play here in the first half. David Warren scoring drive.
5 plays, 81 yards, took 2 minutes and 10 seconds.
Lumberjacks doing everything right so far. Another sky kick toward the sideline. This one's going to be fielded at the 31. It'll be caught there, and a fair catch called for by Contavian Daniels. Contavian makes the catch, and that's where Stuttgart will have it first and 10. I'm going to mark it at the 31. You got to be impressed so far. Coach Embry talked about in the pregame show, Warren's defense was ahead of their offense. I think the offense is catching up a little bit.
Catching up.
A little bit.
Quickly. They caught up on the bus coming over.
All right. We're going to see Clark stay at quarterback. Hawkins, the lone setback, put a wide receiver in motion to the short side, whistles, and they're going to call a procedure call against the Riceburgs again.
It's somebody on the interior of the line starting early. I hadn't picked that one up yet.
I think it was number 66, Ryan Kisry. At least he plays one of the guard spots.
Yeah.
So it'll be first and 15 now for Stuttgart. They'll go with trip receivers, wide to the left, ball's on the right hash mark. Malik Days over here, man-to-man coverage on his man. Handed off to Hawkins. Hawkins bounces it to the outside. Side steps one. He's out over the 40, 45, midfield. He's going to go all the way. Hawkins at the 20, the 10, the 5, touchdown. And David, he left 3 Lumberjacks standing in their boots, or out of their boots.
Yeah.
I mean, he put some moves on that just left folks standing in their wake. And just when you thought Warren had everything under control, Stuttgart scores. And they trail by 8 at the moment, 14-6 with 8:28 to play here in the first half. That's how explosive, though, Cedric Hawkins is at running back. I think he's being recruited by A-State. Is that right?
Yes.
Or may have already signed with A-State.
That I don't know. Well, he hadn't signed. He may have committed.
All right, extra point coming for the Riceburgs. The snap is down, the kick is on its way, and this one is good. 14-7, Warren still leads. We're back with more Lumberjack football in a moment.
What's the best thing thing about your car. I mean, it's nice if it looks great and has plenty of power, but the best part is it gets you where you need to go. It's the same way with Bradley County Medical Center. Sure, it's a building filled with amazing technology, but more important, it's a place that takes us from illness to wellness. It's reliable transportation on the road to recovery. It's something to think about May 6th through the 12th as facilities across the country celebrate National Hospital Week. At Bradley County Medical Center, we are hometown people taking care of our hometown.
Hello, Carl Lucky for Lucky's of Monticello. Have you noticed our shopping habits have changed a lot over the last few years? Step 1, grab the smartphone and research the product. Step 2, hit the Order Now button. Well, guess what? At AutoBuyLucky.com, you may use the same process for your next ride. At AutoBuyLucky.com, new or used, see all the pictures and equipment. Oh, yeah, and the prices. Shopping made easy for you at AutoBuyLucky.com.
It's 14-7. Warren still leads it, but David Stuttgart feels like they got some momentum.
They got some momentum back. One play, 75 yards, 15 seconds.
Be a ground, a squib kick picked up by Malik Day. Malik across the field at the 30, 35-40. Malik up over the 45. A nice return by Malik Day to go all the way across the field. He'll get it all the way back up close to midfield. They're going to mark him just shy of midfield at the 48-yard line where he stepped out of bounds, but Stuttgart tried to squib it down the field. Malik said, I'm not taking this. I'll take it and go to the house.
He cut across and fielded it. He wasn't in line with it. He cut across and fielded it on a good hop and had the momentum going.
So Warren will take over, 1st and 10 at their own 48-yard line, leading 14-7 with 8:20 left to go here in the first half. Warren has 2 timeouts remaining. Stuttgart still has all 3. Lassiter at quarterback. Warren will go empty backfield. Tayshawn Johnson and Traylon Jackson come wide left. Now put Jackson in motion. Fake it to him. One to go deep. Lassiter airs it down the field. It's going to be overthrown. Almost intercepted. Intended for AJ, for Antonio Jordan. Defending on the play was Cedric Hawkins. I guess you got their best offensive and defensive player out on what you consider one of your best receivers. Antonio couldn't catch up to that one. It'll be 2nd down and 10. But that's got to make those linebackers start respecting the pass.
You have to do that, complete it or not.
On 2nd and 10, Lassiter takes the snap, hands off to Jackson. Jackson right up the middle, across midfield, and that's about it. He'll get just across midfield, just shy of the 49 of Stuttgart. It'll bring up 3rd down and a long 8. 3rd and a long 8.
This is what you don't need is a 3 and out after a big play.
Yeah.
So we'll see what the Lumberjacks dial up. I can almost see Lassiter with 2 carries coming up, even on 4th down. Let's see.
There's a throw, a complete to Antonio. Antonio makes the catch, turns it upfield. He's got the 1st down as he's out of bounds at the 40-yard line of Stuttgart. Good play.
Forget 2 runs. We'll throw and get it this time. That's the way Warren was looking at that one, wasn't it?
Yeah. 1st and 10 Lumberjacks.
As Warren gets a fresh set of downs with 7:27 remaining in the half. Football at the Stuttgart, call it 40-yard line. Lassiter, the quarterback, going to throw again. Just a little high for JJ, but catchable football.
It was. Went through his hands. He should have had it, but couldn't hold on to it. And that's going to bring up a 2nd down and 10 now for the Lumberjacks.
Looks like Stuttgart still playing the run hard and playing man-to-man defense, which could burn them here shortly.
Lassiter takes the snap, hands it off to Jackson. Jackson cuts through, breaks the tackle at the 35. He's down inside the 30, finally brought down at the 31-yard line.
See what 3 passes will do?
It opens up the middle.
Yeah, it opens up a whole lot. 15-yard pickup and a 1st down for the Lumberjacks. Football down to the Stuttgart 26-yard line.
On first and 10, Jackson at quarterback. Tayshawn Johnson, the lone setback. Lassiter's up on the line. Jackson wanted to throw. This time throws again too high for AJ to hold to bring it down.
You know, AJ, he's not talking, but you know he's got to be thinking, just get it where I can hold on to it.
About 6 inches lower.
Yeah. And I'll run with that sucker.
All right, second down and 10 for the Lumberjacks. Ball spotted at the Reichsburg 26-yard line. Warren leading 14-7 with 6:49 to play here in the first half. Now Lassiter all alone in the backfield. They'll put Neandre Thomas in motion. Warren going to be called flag for the motion. Yep. False start against the offense. So back them up 5. It'll still remain second down, be second and 15. They'll spot it all the way back out at the 31-yard line.
At time you seen what missing Dawson Harton did then. The snap was slower than the count.
Second down and 15 for the Lumberjacks. Tayshawn Johnson along with Neandre Thomas and Maddox Lassiter come wide to the left. Traylon Jackson, your quarterback. Traylon, quarterback draw. Going to keep it up the middle. Got some room. He's at the 20. Going to be at the 15. At the 10. Spun around and finally brought down at the 6-yard line. Oh, wow. What a run by Traylon Jackson. I thought he was stopped back at the 20-yard line.
25-yard pickup. Good blocking and nifty running. We'll get you a whole lot.
First and goal to go for the Lumberjacks. Once again, for the third time tonight, they've been inside the red zone. Lassiter's going to keep it himself. Goes right up the middle. Lassiter's second effort, and no signal
I don't think
yet.
He's in yet. They're going to mark him just shy.
About the length of the football shy of getting in for the touchdown there as Lassiter trying to bull his way in. Clock will continue to run as we go under 6 minutes left to play in the first half. Warren leading 14-7. They're going to leave Lassiter in at the quarterback spot. Irvin Rivera, the H-back. Lassiter takes the snap again and whistles come in. The flag, we're going to back up 5. And instead of being second and goal from the inside the 1, it'll be second and goal from the 6-yard line now for the Lumberjacks, I believe. Yep, false start against the offense. So we'll back them up 5. It'll be second and goal from the 6-yard line now for the Lumberjacks. Don't look for much difference out of coaching.
No, I really don't. I think it's going to be the same play.
They'll send Jackson and Johnson. Tayshawn and Traylon wide to the left. Thomas and Jordan go wide right, put Jackson in motion. But again, Lassiter's going to keep it himself. Lassiter scrambling down to the 1. He's going to be down just shy of the end zone again. Going to be inside the 2, down close to the 1-yard line.
Right back where we started.
I think his knee touched the turf before his
knee came
shoulder.
down before everything else went across.
So it'll be third and goal from the 1 now for the Lumberjacks. So third and go, we're going to see Landon Wolf check into the ball game. Also coming in for Warren's going to be Race Frazier. Frazier will line up over there at a tight end spot. Warren's going to overload that right side with an H-back. Landon Wolf's over there. Maddox going to fall right in behind him. He's into the end zone, touchdown. Warren goes up 20-7 here with 4:45 left to play in the first half. And we've got the extra point coming for the Lumberjacks. Don't forget Thomas Miller and his crew do a great job cleaning up your car. If you need a car cleaned up, give them a call at 870-820-2171. They do cars, trucks, big trucks, boats, minivans, ATVs, side-by-side. They can do it all. That's number 1 Wash and Shine. 7 days a week. They'll pick up and deliver. Give Thomas a call. Snaps down, the kick's on its way, and it is good. 21-0 Lumberjacks lead it. We'll be back with more Lumberjack football right after this timeout.
Billy, in a boll weevil, as I am a graduate of both Monticello High School and UAM. Hello, this is Mark Tyner with Union Bank. For most of my life, I've been a resident of Monticello, and for the past 20 years, I've had the honor of serving the banking needs of this great community and surrounding areas. So for all your banking needs for all generations, come by my office on the square or give us a call at 460-6400 and let me put my hometown service to work for you. That's Union Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
James Glasson Body Shop, 441 North Martin in Warren, is one of the oldest body shops in Warren, so it makes sense when you need vehicle damage repair that they're the place to go. Using top-of-the-line replacement parts, the professionals at James Glasson Body Shop can restore your vehicle to tip-top condition. And James Glasson Body Shop is the only full-service glass shop in Warren. They custom-cut glass for home, business, and auto. So the next time you need professional vehicle repair or custom-cut glass, stop by James Glasson Body Shop, 441 North Martin in Warren, or call 226-3130.
21-7. I'll correct myself. Stuttgart scored a moment ago. So 21-7, Lumberjacks still lead. They'll kick it off. He goes out of bounds. And Stuttgart's going to get it up around the 35-yard line. Unless they make Warren. They're going to make Warren kick it over again.
I was about to say, I would.
Yeah, I mean, Warren's kicked it toward the sideline every time.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll see what, if we continue to do that pooch kick, sky kick toward the sideline. Stuttgart's going to adjust. They're going to put Cedric Hawkins over there on the side that Jacinto is kicking it to. They have had number 16, Contavian Daniels, over there. They're going to kick it away from him, though, back toward Daniels. Ball's going to hit the ground. It's live, and Stuttgart's going to fall on it up at the 43-yard line. Warren almost came up with a loose football. Falling on it for Stuttgart is going to be Drew Davis. The Riceburgs will have it 1st and 10 at their own 43-yard line. Warren leading 21-7. David, the scoring drive by the Lumberjacks.
8 plays, 52 yards, 3 minutes, and 25 seconds.
1st and 10 for the Riceburgs. They still have 3 timeouts remaining. As Clark will work at quarterback. Hawkins is a lone setback. Warren in a 4-man front defensively, a 4-3 defense. And now, again, flags come in. And again, another procedure call against the Riceburgs. And I'm sure Coach Price is trying to figure out who. We've been working on this all fall camp. Who's moving up front? So it'll be 1st and 15 once again for the Riceburgs. Ball's on the right hash mark. They're moving from left to right on your radio dial. On 1st and 15, Clark hands off to Hawkins. Hawkins waiting for his blockers, tries to come outside, makes one man miss across the 40. He's going to be bumped out of bounds up near the 42-yard line. He's just quick on his feet, isn't he?
Yes.
He's going to gain 4 on the play. It'll be 2nd down and 11.
We'll 2nd and 11 for the Ricebirds.
Clark again out of the shotgun. Hawkins on his right side sends a man in motion to the wide side. So they're overload with 4 wideouts that side. Hand off to Hawkins. Warren strings it out. Warren's going to have him in the backfield and going to throw him down for a loss. Jalen Lee was there to make the stop on it.
Jalen Lee doing a great job defensively. Strung him out a little bit. Hawkins needing to cut it upfield and knowing just got it too close to cut it up too close to Lee, who has a big reach.
The loss is going to be all the way back to the 37-yard line. So it'll be 3rd down and 16. So 3rd and 16. They need to get to the Warren 47-yard line for the 1st down. Ball spotted at their own 37.
And it's entirely possible that Hawkins could do it right here.
And one play.
Yeah, one play. So don't go thinking
3rd and long. Hawkins goes in motion. They're going to throw it. Looking, Clark has nowhere to go. He's going to keep it himself. Tries to turn it upfield. Breaks the tackle at the 40. Another at the 45. Still on his feet and finally brought down by Lee Johnson at the 48-yard line. He's going to be 5 yards shy of a first down, but David Warren had him all the way back at the 37 and just didn't contain him.
Clark is the reason they didn't get the first down. He decided to try to cut across the field. Warren seems incapable of making open field tackles. If he'd have just kept it straight up, he'd had the first down, maybe more.
4th down and 5. They're going to go for it. With 3:03 to go in the half, Warren leading 21-7. Stuttgart with the football, looking at 4th down and 5. And now Stuttgart's going to let the play clock count down. They're going to call a timeout to talk about it. While they do that, we'll remind you that our friends at American Shifty Corporation, Michael Adair and the crew up there in North Little Rock, they've been in business since 1971, taking care of big truck transmissions, rear ends, clutches, differentials. Hey, if you're in the trucking business or the heavy equipment operator business, you need to write these numbers down. Michael Adair's number is 820-2028. Or the number to the shop is 501-945-0878. And they can take care of all your big truck transmission, rear ends, and differential needs. They've been doing it since 1971. They've become the largest transmission and rear end builder in Arkansas and probably in the southeastern part of the United States. But they can take care of all your trucking needs. That's American Shifty Corporation. Michael Adair, he'll come pick up the parts at your shop or in the woods, wherever you got it tore down, take them back to their shop, and bring them back to you. That's all it is to it. Number 1, Wash and Shine. Don't forget Thomas Miller and his crew do a fantastic job on cleaning your cars up. They do cars, trucks, minivans, big trucks, boats, ATVs. Hey, if you need it cleaned, they can do it. They do it right there on Main Street in Warren. Just give them a call 7 days a week. 820-2171. That's number 1, Wash and Shine. All right, Stuttgart called the timeout. It'll be 4th down and 5 from their own 48-yard line. 2:53 to go here in the first half. Warren leading 21-7. Clark out of the shotgun. Clark, one to throw. Clark forced out of the pocket again, going to scramble. He's going to dive. He got the first down as he dives forward at the 46-yard line.
Right now, dropping back the pass and running, it seems to be the best play Stuttgart has.
That'll be 1st and 10 for the Riceburgs at the Warren 46-yard line. The clock continues to run. Stuttgart has 2 timeouts. Warren has 2 timeouts remaining here before halftime, if they choose to use them. They'll leave Clark at quarterback. Hawkins will line up beside him on the left. They go with trip receivers, wide left. 1 receiver wide right. Put a man in motion to the short side, hand it off to Hawkins. Hawkins across the line of scrimmage down to the 41-yard line. He'll gain 5 on the play. Finally bringing him down for the Lumberjacks. I'm trying to catch the numbers. He gets up. That's going to be Neo Harding. Gain of 5, 2nd down and 5 now for the Riceburgs as they quickly come up. We'll go under 2 minutes left to play here in the first half. Clark fakes it to Hawkins, keeps it himself. Clark across
got
the line.
First down.
Yeah, as he dives inside the 35, 36 to the 35. They'll move the chains and keep the drive alive
while stopping the clock.
They'll stop it. Now they start it back once they get the chains set over there on that side. Again, they still have 2 timeouts. Warren has 2 as well. Clark again. Play action. Again, he's going to keep it himself again. Clark right up the middle. He's at the 30, down to the 25. Another 10 for the quarterback, Deontay Clark. Another first down for the Riceburgs at the Warren 25-yard line. Warren leading 21-7. Riceburgs want to snap the football. They come to the line of scrimmage. Strip receivers come wide right. Clark again out of the gun. Hawkins beside him. Ball rolls back to him. Clark picks it up. Clark keeps
Somebody
the
got to
drive.
make the tackle.
Everybody kind of stood around watching Clark run.
Yeah.
He gains 5 on the play. He'll get it down to about the 20-yard line. And now Stuttgart's going to call a timeout right here. We'll take it with them. We'll be back with more Lumberjack football in just a moment.
Johnson's Hardware on Highway 63 North in Warren has all your electrical, plumbing, hardware, and building needs, but they also have all the feed you need for all your animals. That's right. Johnson's Hardware has a complete line of feed for chickens, goats, cows, pigs, horses, you name it, they've got it all. And don't forget, they're your one-stop shop for all your plumbing, electrical, and building supply needs. That's Johnson's Hardware on Highway 63 North in Warren. Go by and check it out. If they don't have it, you don't need it. How do you choose the right HVAC system for your home? You call Trucks Heating and Air at 820-1525, your root dealer in Southeast Arkansas. What's the difference between an air conditioner and a heat pump? And how do you know which system you need? You call Trucks Heating and Air at 820-1525, your root dealer in Southeast Arkansas. At Trucks Heating and Air, you're talking to the experts, and they're your root dealer in Southeast Arkansas. So if you're considering a new HVAC system for your home, give Trucks Heating and Air a call at 820-1525, your root dealer in Southeast Arkansas.
The Riceburgs will go for it on 2nd down and 5 from the 20. It's going to be Clark again. He'll try to come wide to the right. He's going to be bumped out of bounds over there by the Lumberjacks. That's going to be Jalen Lee stretching it out. A gain of only 2 on the play. It'll be 3rd down and 3 now for Stuttgart. It gets out of bounds, though, and stops the clock with 1:01 left to play. They still have 1 timeout left. Now Clark is over on the sideline. He needs a breather.
He kind of got roughed up over there when when he got shoved out of bounds. He was slow getting up.
So Hawkins will go back at quarterback. 3rd down and 3 for the Riceburgs. Warren shifting on defense as the Riceburgs show a power set to the right. Flags are going to come in, and now what's going to be the call? Delay of game called against the Riceburgs. So they'll back them up 5 instead of 3rd and 3. It'll be 3rd down and 8. And David, so far here in this first half, I mean, Warren's defense has played really good, but Stuttgart has shot themselves in the foot
more than anything.
Several times with procedure calls, and now a delay of game makes it 3rd and long. Well, 1:01 left to play here in the first half. Warren leading 21-7. Hawkins will take the direct snap. Takes it, bobbles it, picks it up off the turf. You're going to be hit and dropped for no gain on the play. You got about 3 Lumberjacks there. There's Delfino Rivera is there. Number 77 for the Lumberjacks. That's going to be Tyrone Grays. Stuttgart's going to call a timeout with 52 seconds left.
Yeah, that ball rolled to him.
Yeah, it came back. I think 67 is Rivera. Is that right?
Yes.
In my program, he's 47, but I think tonight he's wearing 67.
Because he's playing offensive line.
Yeah. It'll be 4th down and 8 for the Riceburgs when play resumes after the timeout. Warren leading 21-7. Lumberjacks got on the board first back in the first quarter, scored twice here in the second quarter. Riceburgs answered and made it 14-7. And then the Lumberjacks answered to go up 21-7. Riceburg's going to send the field goal unit on here. This will be a 40-yard field goal attempt for the kicker. Snaps down, the kick's on its way. It's going to be long enough, and it is good. A 40-yard field goal by Jack Hosman. 21-10 now. Lumberjacks still lead. We'll take a break and be back in just a moment.
East Church Street in Warren can take care of all your auto body needs. They specialize in collision repair and provide customer-friendly service. With over 20 years experience in the auto body repair business, there's no job too big or too small for Gardner Body and Glass. So the next time you're in an accident, give Michael Gardner a call at 870-466-4402 for dependable auto body repair work. Give Michael Gardner a call at Gardner Body and Glass in Warren.
21-10, Lumberjacks still on top. Stuttgart will kick it off. This one's going to be fielded by Tayshawn Johnson. Johnson up over the 25 to the 30, hits to the outside. He's at the 40. 45, going to be reverses field at midfield, still on his feet to the 40, down to the 40-yard line of Stuttgart. Nice return by Tayshawn Johnson.
Excellent return by Johnson.
I mean, got it all the way back. Warren with 2 timeouts remaining. We'll have it 1st and 10. Let's see, at the 41-yard line of Stuttgart. And I think that is 52 or 32 seconds remaining.
52.
52, all right.
World of time.
Maddox Lassiter will stay at quarterback. He'll go empty backfield. Trip receivers come wide left. Traylon Jackson. Thomas is over here, and Johnson. Twin receivers go wide right. Ball on the right hash mark. Maddox, straight drop, 3-man rush, steps up, fires deep down the field, has a man open. It's going to be intercepted at the 10, returned up to the 20, and going to be brought down there. The pass was intended. I got a number 9, David, on the field. I don't have a number 9 on my roster.
Is that not? I don't know.
But
that pass was too flat. If you'd put a little air under it, it would have been a touchdown.
So the pass is intercepted. Stuttgart will take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line. There's 22 seconds remaining.
22, isn't it?
That was 34 a minute ago. So it'll be Stuttgart football, 1st and 10 from their own 23-yard line. I'm sure Warren's going to try to drop back deep in the secondary and not let anybody get behind them on any kind of play.
I wouldn't. I'd still be playing to stop the run because Stuttgart has yet to complete a pass.
Clark is still your quarterback, back in at quarterback. Going to hand it off to Hawkins. Hawkins up the middle. He's across the 25 out to the 27-yard line. He'll be down there. I believe Stuttgart's going to just let time run out. It's going to be 21-10 here at the break. Lumberjacks will have the lead. David Warren's going to get the football to start the third
half.
Yeah, the second half. So we'll see how that works out as well. We are in Stuttgart, Arkansas. Glad you're with us on this Friday night, first Friday night of high school football. I'm Jimmy Sledge alongside David King. We'll be back with our half.
Home and life insurance that's custom tailored just for you.
In Bradley County, call your local Farm Bureau agent at 226-2649.
Farm Bureau Mutual Insurance Company of Arkansas, Inc. Southern Farm Bureau Casualty Insurance Company. Southern Farm Bureau Life Insurance Company, Jackson, Mississippi.
Let the Main Event Salon at 610 North Martin in Warren make you feel great about yourself and look good doing it. At Main Event, they do facials, manicures, pedicures, spa shampoo, massages, hair extensions, and the latest hair fashions. You'll find gifts by Merle Norman, Hobo, Myra, and beautiful jewelry. Call 226-6900 to make an appointment, and walk-ins are welcome. Feel great about yourself and look good doing it at Main Event.
There and back.
With high gas prices and groceries up, are you looking for ways to save so you can afford those and your normal bills? Well, I have a perfect solution for you. Hi, my name is Patrick with Milton Insurance Agency, and we can save you a lot of money on your home and auto policies. Rates have recently went down without sacrificing any coverages. So let us quote your insurance and see how much we can save you. Just give us a call at 352-2155 or come see me at Milton Insurance located at 314 North Spring Street in Fordyce. Milton Insurance supports the Lumberjacks, and we're excited for another great year of Lumberjack football. Go Jacks! elect Representative Jeff Wardlaw. Jeff Wardlaw is 100% pro-life, a strong defender of our gun rights, a true common-sense conservative. We elect Representative Jeff Wardlaw. Let's keep him defending our rights at the Arkansas State Capitol. Vote on Tuesday, November 8th. Paid for by the Wardlaw Campaign.
Again, we welcome you back here to Stuttgart, Arkansas, as we get set for our halftime show. Warren Marching Band getting set. They made the trip. They'll be out there on the field entertaining us here this evening. Glad you're with us. Don't forget, we got the scoreboard show coming up tonight at 10 o'clock. High school scoreboard show. First night of it, Randy Rainwater, Barry Grooms are going to go for an hour from 10 to 11. You can hear that ball game. Understand that Monticello and Fordyce are playing. You can keep up with that ball game over on our sister station, KHPM 93.7. Or if you want to keep up with Star City, they travel to Bauxite tonight. You can listen to that game on KGPQ 99.9. Of course, McGee, they joined our conference but didn't get to pick up a game tonight. They don't have a game until September the 9th, I believe, will be their first game, and they'll play 8 conference games. They won't play a regular non-conference opponent. But anyway, it'll be a way to welcome McGee into the 8-4A. And when they do start playing, you can listen to those broadcasts on KXSA 103.1. All right, we are at halftime. Band gets set to perform. We'll take another break, and we'll be back with more Lumberjack football in just a moment.
Looking for short-term rehabilitation, long-term rehabilitation, or private rehab suites, Bellevue Estates Rehabilitation and Care Center can accommodate you or your loved one's needs. Our skilled healthcare professionals, combined with sophisticated therapies and treatments, deliver a best-in-class, patient-centered experience. We have a full-time APRN on staff. Come check us out at 1052 Old Warren Road in Monticello or call 367-0044 for more information. Are you thinking about buying a new boat or watercraft, or maybe a side-by-side, a new tractor, a new lawnmower, an ATV, or possibly a generator for the house? Well, don't forget to finance your new Fun in the Sun purchase at First State Bank of Warren, Hermitage, and Hampton. Just call 870-226-2601 or come by and ask about our special low rates and great terms. First State Bank of Warren, Hermitage, and Hampton. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Drew Memorial Health System in Monticello is proud to offer rehabilitation services for patients of all ages. The Drew Rehab Team provides physical, speech, and occupational therapy on an inpatient or outpatient basis and at home. The experienced staff treats pediatric patients, student athletes, and adults recovering from injuries, stroke, or surgical procedures. The staff will keep you on track throughout your recovery process. Let the Drew Rehab Team help you maximize your functional potential. Close to home. Choose Drew Memorial.
Maxwell Hardwood Flooring in Monticello and sister companies Washita Hardwood Flooring and Townsend Flooring in Warren are proud to sponsor this Lumberjack football game. Building a strong team takes commitment and hard work, and Maxwell Hardwood Flooring, Washita Hardwood Flooring, and Townsend Flooring understand the concept of teamwork. Whether it's building the finest hardwood flooring in the nation or having a winning team, it takes teamwork and dedication to get the job done. Be a part of a winning team by following the Lumberjacks right here and joining your friends at Maxwell Hardwood Flooring, Washita Hardwood Flooring, and Townsend Flooring and wishing them the best.
Back here in Stuttgart, the Lumberjacks lead it 21-10. Again, if you want to keep up with the Monticello Fordyce game, you can listen to our sister station, KHPM 93.7. If you want to find out how Star City's doing in the 8-4A, they traveled up to Bauxite tonight. Listen to that ball game on KGPQ 99.9. We are at halftime here. It's 21-10. The Lumberjacks leading the Stuttgart Riceburgs. David, you go back and look. Been some sloppy play on both sides of the football, but I'd say Warren has played a cleaner first half than Stuttgart did.
Yes, they have. Much cleaner ball game here in the first half for the Lumberjacks. Surprisingly, What amazes me is the number of turnovers or lack thereof. Because, Warren threw the interception. That's their only turnover. Stuttgart got theirs out of the way on the kickoff, opening kickoff.
They fumbled the opening kickoff.
So that's something you usually see more loose footballs in the first game. So both teams could say, okay, we did a good job at that. Stuttgart has to be worried about penalties because they have had a boatload of them. 55 yards worth of penalties in the first half for Stuttgart.
And almost, I'm not saying all of them, but a majority of them were procedure calls, 5-yard penalties at a time.
7 of them were.
Okay.
Warren penalized 3 times for 20 yards. They had a hold and 2 motion penalties. So Coach Embry, he's got plenty to gripe about. I've never seen a football coach that didn't. But he's got the lead. He hadn't been turning over the football, and he's penalty-wise, 3 penalties and a half. It's a good ball game.
Yep.
Stuttgart, they have more to work out here at the half. Of course, like I say, Warren's issue has been the inability to tackle in the open field. They have struggled tackling Hawkins and Clark in the open field. When they get one-on-one, Stuttgart is winning those matchups.
Yeah, they've really put some moves, especially Hawkins.
Yes.
He's put some moves on some of those defenders for the Lumberjacks, and they have not been able to bring him down when they needed to.
They have not. You ready to look at the stats?
We'll take a break, and then we'll come back and look at all the stats for you. I understand that Star City was leading 41-14 over Bauxite. I don't have a score, but Monticello is winning over Fordyce at the moment. Lumberjacks lead it here 21-10. So right at this moment, the 8-4A is looking pretty good
right now
on the opening night.
Through one half of football, the 8-4A is doing well.
All right, we'll take a break. We'll come back with more Lumberjack football in just a moment.
No matter the reason, you know you can score big savings at Ryburn Automotive Superstore in Monticello. Ryburn has been serving their customers all over the ArcLaMess without any penalties or tackling salespeople. Ryburn believes that it's the team that makes the difference. We want you to experience the best today at Ryburn Automotive Superstore, Highway 425 South in Monticello. Ryburn Automotive Superstore, a proud supporter of Warren Lumberjack football.
Here are your 2 big deal cheeseburgers. Enjoy your Sonic.
I love the sauce, don't you? So it's not just ranch. It's got a little zing to it.
Yeah, like a dilly ranch. Don't dilly-dally with this.
Don't dilly-dally, run.
The ultimate burger for pickle lovers is here. The Sonic Big Dill Cheeseburger, topped with crispy pickle fries, crinkle-cut pickles, and creamy dilly ranch. Get yours now for just $4.49. Exclusions apply. See app for details. Limited time only at participating Sonic drive-ins.
This weekend at Super Value Foods, the weekend blowout sales are super. You'll find Hunt's Manwich, 15-ounce can, just 98 cents. Bluebonnet margarine, 1-pound quarters, only 98 cents. Fresh green bell peppers, 3 for 98 cents. And Ocean Select raw frozen shrimp, a 2-pound bag, just $9.98. You'll also find Oscar Mayer Lunchables, 3 5-ounce boxes, 5 for $9.98. It's all at Super Value Foods during the weekend blowout sale through Sunday.
When it comes to healthcare, I want the best. We all want the best. The best doctors, the latest treatments. But what if you could have all that in a caring place close to home, where your support goes back into the community? Where can you find healthcare with that level of care? Bradley County Medical Center. Hometown people taking care of our hometown. Just like you.
Again, we welcome you back here to Stuttgart. The Lumberjacks leading 21-10 over the Stuttgart Ricebergs here at the half as Randy Ross texted me and said the Redbugs were winning 21-6 over Monticello. Crossett was trailing Glen Rose 15-7, and Dumas was trailing Risen 16-6. So I guess we'll have to take back what we said about the 8-4A a little bit, but half of the 8-4A Ray's doing pretty good.
Star City leading Bauxite 21-14.
I had 41. That's what I thought they said, but it may have been the wrong score. All right. As we are at halftime, David's got to look at all the numbers here in the first half, see where we're standing.
We got Lumberjacks led in rushing by Maddox Laster. 9 carries, 81 yards, a touchdown. Then Trey Jackson, 7 carries, 61 yards. Deshaun Johnson has 4 carries, 12 yards, and a touchdown. And Landon Wolf, 2 carries, 7 yards, a touchdown. Passing, Lassiter, 2 of 7, 1 interception for 36 yards. Jackson, 2 of 4, no interceptions, 10 yards. Lumberjacks have rushed for 161 yards, thrown for 46, 207 yards total yards for the Lumberjacks here in the first half. For Stuttgart, they're led in rushing by Hawkins, 9 carries, 111 yards, a touchdown. Then Clark has 10 carries for 25 yards, and Higgins has 1 for 14. Of course, Hawkins the only touchdown. We've seen them attempt to pass, but they threw the football complete once, called back for, I believe it was illegal man downfield.
Yep.
And every other time they've been forced out of the pocket and they've ran for positive yardage. So they have yet to complete a pass. So Stuttgart has 150 yards total offense. Lumberjacks have ran 33 plays and had the football 14 minutes and 31 seconds. Stuttgart has ran 20 plays for their 150 yards and has had the football 9 minutes and 29 seconds.
Lumberjacks lead at 21-10. Lumberjacks got on the scoreboard first in the first quarter, and then came out and held them defensively. Warren went and scored midway through the second quarter, made it 14-0. Looked like Warren had kind of deflated the winds out of Stuttgart, but on the next possession, one play, and we saw Cedric Hawkins, as you said, that long run he made of 75 yards for the touchdown, gave Stuttgart some new life, you thought. But the Lumberjacks put together a nice drive on the ensuing drive and marched it right down the field and punched it in, made it 21-7. Stuttgart had to settle for a 40-yard field goal here just before halftime. And that's where we stand here at the half. 21-10. Lumberjacks leading. Don't forget, we're back at home, or we're at home next week at Lumberjack Stadium next Friday night against Whitehall. Kickoff will be at 7 o'clock. We'll be on the air at 6 with our pregame show, 6:30 with the Coach Embry show, and then kickoff at 7 p.m. next Friday night. As football season's here. It's week 0, but there's a lot of games going on around the state tonight.
There's a lot of games going on. And one day I want somebody to explain this week 0, week 1, all this stuff.
I'll try to do it right now.
Okay, I'm listening.
All right. The week 0 was invented because there's a high school team can play 10 games in a regular season. There were so many of the Hootens games and the other type games that were played early in the week before the regular season started, so the AAA invented week 0 so that some of those games could start in week 0. Now, every school can play in week 0.
Okay.
But you can only play 10 games in a regular season. So you're going to have, if you have 10 teams in your conference, you're going to have a week bye somewhere down the road. And that's the reason Warren has a bye week in week 2, which is actually our 3rd week of playing football, okay?
Which will be before the Star City game.
Before we start conference, and we'll play 8 straight conference games once conference season starts. That's kind of a synopsis of why the week 0 is in there. It was for some of those early preseason games, some of the big matchups that they had, like the Salt Bowl I believe it was last Saturday.
Yeah.
Some of the games that went on last week. Some of those games, part of the reason the AAA allow that to happen.
Okay.
That makes sense?
Yeah, the explanation makes sense. All the others.
No, I'm not going to go there. We are at halftime. The Lumberjacks lead at 21-10. And, we talk about football season really getting started. This is week 0. Of course, the Razorbacks don't start until next Saturday. UAM starts next Thursday. Most of the Great American Conference teams will play next Thursday night. Not all, but most of them will kick off on Thursday night. The Boll Weevils travel up to Southern Nazarene in Bethany, Oklahoma. I'll be on the air at 6, a little before 6 next Thursday night, September 1st, in Bethany, Oklahoma, and then I'll be back at home on Friday.
When's Oklahoma going to make you an honorary citizen?
I spend a lot of time up there.
Yeah, you do.
I don't think I want to be. It's too windy and too hot and dry up there.
Okay.
We're at halftime. It's 21-10. The Lumberjacks lead the Stuttgart Ricebergs. We'll be back with more at halftime in a moment.
Hello, Carl Lucky for Lucky's of Monticello. Have you noticed our shopping habits have changed a lot over the last few years? Step 1, grab the smartphone and research the product. Step 2, hit the Order Now button. Well, guess what? At AutoBuyLucky.com, you may use the same process for your next ride. At AutoBuyLucky.com, new or used, see all the pictures and equipment. Oh, yeah, and the prices. Shopping made easy for you at AutoBuyLucky.com.
Are you in the market for a tractor, ATV, mower, or a boat and don't know where to get a loan? That's simple. Come see me at Union Bank. This is Scott Saffold, and I'll work for you and make the lending process as easy as 1, 2, 3. With the same low rates and top-notch service you've come to expect, I'll be there from application to closing for your next lending experience. So stop by my office or call me at 460-6400 and let me show you a better way of banking. Financial with approved credit. See loan officer for details. Union Bank and Trust. Member FDIC. Equal opportunity lender.
When you're involved in a vehicle accident, take it to James Glass and Body Shop, 441 North Martin Street in Warren. James Glass and Body Shop has been in the auto body repair business longer than anybody else in town and can make your vehicle look like new again. James Glass and Body Shop is the full-service glass shop in Warren. They can custom cut glass for home, business, and auto. For professional vehicle repair or custom cut glass, stop by James Glass and Body Shop, 441 North Martin Street in Warren.
Did you know that Johnson's Hardware on Highway 63 North in Warren has all your electrical, plumbing, hardware, and building needs, but they also have all the feed you need for all your animals. That's right. Johnson's Hardware has a complete line of feed for chickens, goats, cows, pigs, horses, you name it, they've got it all. And don't forget, they're your one-stop shop for all your plumbing, electrical, and building supply needs. That's Johnson's Hardware on Highway 63 North in Warren. Go by and check it out. If they don't have it, you don't need it.
Back here in Stuttgart, 21-10 our score. Lumberjacks on top. Checking some other scores for you that we have now in the 4A. Arkadelphia leading Camden Fairview 28-21 at the half. It was McGee and Magnolia. They're actually in a scrimmage, but it's 7-7. I believe they may be playing it like a real game. Didn't count on the schedule for McGee. But 7-7 the score there. Then you have other games in the 4A. Huntsville trailing Lamar 21-6. Clarksville trailing Ozark 28-14. Malvern and Riverview are scoreless. Warren and Stuttgart 21-10. You got Star City leading Bauxite 21-14 the score on that one according to Fearless Friday. Let's see, who else we got? Hamburg and Ashdown. Ashdown leading 14-0. It is Crossett trailing Glen Rose 15-7. Dumas trailing Rising 16-6. And also in 4A, it looks like DeWitt and Barton are scoreless at the moment. Had a score of Monticello trailing Fordyce 14-6, I believe was the score we had on that one. And no score on the West Helena Clarendon ball game going on as well. But Randy Rainwater and Barry Grooms will have all the scores for you tonight, beginning at 10 right here on K Country. They're going to go for an hour tonight from 10 to 11 p.m. They'll have the scores for you. Of course, over on our sister station, KHPM, it'll be Rex Nelson. I have the high school scoreboard show. Rex Nelson doing that one. Randy Rainwater doing the one on 105.5. But they're going to go for 2 hours tonight. They're going to complete 10 to midnight with Rex Nelson. All right, both teams start to make their way back out of the dressing room. We're just a few moments away from the start of the second half. David Warren's going to get the football to start the third quarter.
Yes.
I would think we would see more of what we've seen all night. That I'm going to call it a three-headed monster the Lumberjacks have. You got Maddox Lassiter, Traylon Jackson, and then I guess you could say Tayshawn Johnson or Landon Wolf, one of those guys in the backfield.
Yeah.
A three-headed monster, though.
Yeah, you can't just concentrate on stopping one. Of course, Stuttgart can claim they've got the two-headed monster.
Yeah, you're right. We'll take another break. We'll come back for the start of the third quarter. Warren leads at 21-10. We're back in just a moment.
How do you choose the right HVAC system for your home? You call Trucks Heating and Air at 820-1525, your root dealer in Southeast Arkansas. What's the difference between an air conditioner and a heat pump? And how do you know which system you need? You call Trucks Heating and Air at 820-1525, your root dealer in Southeast Arkansas. At Trucks Heating and Air, you're talking to the experts, and they're your root dealer in Southeast Arkansas. So if you're considering a new HVAC system for your home, give Trucks Heating and Air a call at 820-1525, your root dealer in Southeast Arkansas.
You might not be a celebrity, but to us, you're a star. At South Arkansas Community College in El Dorado, the faculty and staff are invested in you. We recognize that students like you are the reason why we open our doors every day. So we want you to succeed. South Ark, where we all shine. Visit southark.edu/info and be a star.
Gardner Body and Glass at 607 East Church Street in Warren can take care of all your auto body needs. They specialize in collision repair and provide customer-friendly service. With over 20 years' experience in the auto body repair business, there's no job too big or too small for Gardner Body and Glass. So the next time you're in an accident, give Michael Gardner a call at 870-466-4402. For dependable auto body repair work, give Michael Gardner a call at Gardner Body and Glass in Warren.
Ever feel like your insurance agent was there to sell you auto insurance, but not there to service it? At Farm Bureau Insurance, we're here to help with auto insurance serviced by experienced agents who are there when you need them most. Call today for your free, no-obligation review for auto, home, and life insurance that's custom-tailored just for you.
In Bradley County, call your local Farm Bureau agent at 226-2649.
Farm Bureau Mutual Insurance Company of Arkansas, Inc. Southern Farm Bureau Casualty Insurance Company, Southern Farm Bureau Life Insurance Company, Jackson, Mississippi.
21-10, the Lumberjacks still leading. We get set to start the third quarter. Stuttgart's going to have to kick it off to the Lumberjacks, and I guess that'll be the second time we've seen the kickoff return unit out there. Third time, I guess.
Third time?
Yeah, third time tonight. As we've seen Stuttgart try to squib kick it down the field both times. Warren's got good returns.
Great returns off of it and scored points both times.
All right, the kickoff this time is going to be a deep kick. This one's going to go and be touched at the 5, going to go into the end zone and out of bounds, or into the end zone. Anytime it crosses the plane of the goal, it's automatic touchback in high school football.
Right.
That's just to roll some of the crowd down here.
Saying he touched it, but it doesn't matter. Once it crosses the plane of the goal, no matter how it gets there.
In high school football.
In high school football, it's
an automatic touchback. Yeah. So Warren will get it 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line. We'll see what Warren has. Again, we don't have a number 9 on our roster. We should know who it is. And I want to think it may be Cam Davis. You think?
That's what I was wondering.
But he was back there on the return. All right, Lassiter's going to hand it off. Traylon Jackson. Jackson over the 20, 25, and he's hit hard.
He's hit hard.
He got hit hard. That safety came up, made the stop on him, Julius Gaither. But a nice run by Traylon Jackson as he gets 7 on the play. It'll be 2nd down and 3 for the Lumberjacks. Warren leading 21-10. Coach Emery going to take a lot of time off the play clock, I believe, every play.
I think he will.
will send twin receivers wide right. It's going to be Antonio Jordan and DeAndre Thomas come wide right. Lassiter all alone, puts Jackson in motion. He'll keep it himself. Lassiter lowers his shoulders, going to get it out close to the 30-yard line. Going to be stopped, I believe, just a little shy of the first down.
Yeah, I think they
mark him just shy of the 30. So a gain of 2 on the play. It'll be second down and 1. The Lumberjacks keeping it on the ground. Here are the first 2 plays of the opening drive of the third period, leading 21-10. Warren ranked in the preseason as the number 1 team in 4A. Arkadelphia was number 2. Stuttgart ranked number 3 in the state. Lassiter again out of the shotgun. Puts Thomas in motion this time. Fakes it to Thomas. Going to keep it himself, and he's hitting the backfield. And once again, there's Cameron Hopper, that defensive end. Boy, we talked about him earlier.
Yeah. And nobody bought the motion man going across. Warren has yet to give it to the motion man. So Warren, I think, will punt this one away.
It's fourth down, a loss of 2 on the play. It'll be 4th and 3. Lassiter does the punting. Cedric Hawkins going to go back deep. He'll be the lone man back there for the Riceburgs.
And I would not punt it to him.
All right. Lassiter says he's ready. Warren set to punt it away. They go 3 and out on their first series. High end over end kick. Hawkins is going to call for a fair catch at the 31-yard line. That'll be a nice punt. That's a 30. What is that? A 35, 50, 45?
41.
41-yard punt by Maddox Lassiter. So the Lumberjack defense going to have to come out and step up now after Warren's offense goes 3 and out, leading 21-10, 9:47 to play here in the third quarter. Glad you're with us. Hey, if you want to, thank all of our sponsors. They're the one that makes all of this possible for us to bring you the ball games every game day, including Dr. Kerry Pennington. I want to thank him for his support of Lumberjack football this year. Clark is your quarterback. Hawkins the running back. Hawkins comes in motion. Now hand it off to him, trying to get to the end. 30, 35, the 40. Going to be pushed out of bounds by Jalen Lee. Jalen, he's a senior, but, he's had a lot of experience there at that defensive corner spot.
He's played a lot of football for the Lumberjacks. Should be not a first. Not a first down.
Yeah, they're going to mark him just shy of the first down at the 40-yard line. It'll be second down and 1. A gain of 9 by Hawkins that time. That time the defensive end for the Lumberjacks, Neil Harding, he got chopped down.
Yeah.
And there was no outside containment. Trip receivers go wide right. Ball on the left hash mark. Stuttgart moving from right to left on your radio dial. Clark out of the gun. Warren will rush 4. Clark's going to keep it himself. Picks his way. He's got the first down as he'll carry it out close to the 43. Making the stop there for the Lumberjacks. It's going to be Rivera. Delfino Rivera on the stop. So Stuttgart gets a first down on their first possession of the third quarter. But now the quarterback, Clark, comes off limping. Looks like a leg cramp.
Leg cramp, yeah. But you and I both know, once there's one leg cramp, it's like bananas.
They come in a bunch?
They come in a bunch.
Stuttgart, instead of putting Hawkins in at quarterback, we're going to see a new quarterback. It's going to be Jack Hossman. He'll line up in the quarterback position. Hawkins, the setback, handed off to Hawkins, sweep to the right, reverses his field, breaks a tackle in the backfield over midfield, down the left sideline, cuts it back inside to the 20, to the 15, to the 10, the 5, touchdown, Riceburgs. Landon Wolf had him in the backfield and couldn't hold on. And then it was all Cedric Hawkins doing what Cedric Hawkins does best. That's making people miss.
People miss. Lumberjack defenders were falling down.
It's 21-16. The Riceburgs score on their first possession here in the third quarter. The extra point coming. The They'll be down by 4 if they can make this extra point. Their kicker, Jack Hosman, hit a 40-yard field goal just before halftime.
You got to feel comfortable with the extra point if you're Stuttgart.
Snap is down. The kick's on its way, and it is good. 21-17. Warren still leads it. We're back with more Lumberjack football in a moment.
Needing some new furniture? Main Event Furniture in Warren at 610 North Martin Street in Warren has just received lots of new items and furniture accent pieces from Market. You'll find name brands like Mayo and Best made right here in the USA. Ashley, Serenity Sleep Mattresses, Avenue Home and 49 West. They're open Monday through Friday 9 to 5 and Saturday 9 to 12. Or by appointment only after hours and deliveries available. Just go by Main Event Furniture, 610 North Martin or call 226-6511.
With high gas prices and groceries up, are you looking for ways to save so you can afford those and your normal bills? Well, I have a perfect solution for you. Hi, my name is Patrick with Hilton Insurance Agency, and we can save you a lot of money on your home and auto policies. Rates have recently went down without sacrificing any coverages. So let us quote your insurance and see how much we can save you. Just give us a call at 352-2155 or come see me at Milton Insurance located at 314 North Spring Street in Fordyce. Milton Insurance supports the Lumberjacks, and we're excited for another great year of Lumberjack football. Go Jacks!
21-17, the Lumberjacks still lead by 4, but Stuttgart got us their opening drive here in the third period.
3 plays, 70 yards, 53 seconds.
They'll kick it off deep again. This one is going to be fielded.
He's got to bring it back now.
He fielded it into play. That is going to be for the Lumberjacks, Jalen Lee. Jalen over the 10, the 15, out to the 20. Going to get it up close to the 26-yard line before he's finally brought down there. Yeah, he could have let it go into the end zone for the touchback, but he fielded it at the 2.
He fielded it clean.
And Warren will have it 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line. And David Warren's offense has got to do a little bit better than they did on their opening possession.
Yes.
8:55 left to play third quarter. 21-17. Warren on top. Lassiter hands it off. Traylon Jackson, right side, breaks the tackle. He's out to the 30, trying to get to the edge. He'll get it to the 33-yard line and going to be brought down there. Hossman on the stop for the Riceburgs, along with Julius Gaither. It's going to be a gain
7
on the play. 2nd down and 3 now for the Lumberjacks. Traylon Jackson comes up limping just a little bit. Coach Embry looking in. He'll call the play from the sideline. Jackson will stay in the ball game. Tayshawn Johnson split wide left. Antonio Jordan comes wide right along with DeAndre Thomas. All right. Lassiter hands it off up the middle to Jackson again. Jackson across the 35. He'll be out close to the 37. I believe he's got the first down.
But we got a flag in the backfield.
Yeah.
Holding
against the Lumberjacks. We saw a lot of those penalties plague Stuttgart in the first half.
Yes.
And they cleaned it up on their first possession.
Yeah.
Warren getting a big penalty here. A holding call that negates a first down. It's a spot foul, so it's going to be marked from where the infraction occurred, and it's going to mark it all the way back to the 19-yard line. So that's 17 yards. 2nd down and 17. Ball on their own 19. Lassiter hands off to Jackson again. Jackson over the left side this time. He'll get out a couple of yards, out over the 20 to the 22. Hanging on for dear life and bringing him down is going to be Carter Wheeler for the Riceburgs. So they'll mark it out at the 22, a gain of 3 on the play. Warren looking at 3rd down and long here with 7:25 to go in the third quarter, leading 21-17. Stuttgart hoping they can make a stop right here and should
take the lead.
Should get pretty good
field position.
Lassiter on 3rd and long wants to throw. Has time. Now rolling to his right.
Going down.
Going to go down back at the 15-yard line. Lassiter thought he avoided the pressure. He rolled to his right, but he never saw it coming.
No.
And that'll bring up a 4th down and a while. Ball spotted back at the 15-yard line. Need to get all the way out to the 36 for the first down. So 4th and 21. Lassiter's going to punt it away. Cedric Hawkins goes back deep again for the Riceburgs. Warren got a couple of players late in checking in. Play clock's down to 8.
Now we got a flag.
Going to be
motion, I think, what they're going to call. Yeah.
Called motion?
Yeah. Or offsides.
Offside, false start on the offense.
What happened, your substitute getting onto the field came in on the Stuttgart side.
Okay. Lassiter will punt it from his own end zone. Ball is blocked into the end zone and recovered by the Riceburgs, I believe. Yes, it is. Coming up with the fumble recovery, number 17, Cameron Harper. And the Riceburgs have taken a 23-21 lead on a blocked punt in the end zone. The extra point coming will give them a 4-point lead. With 6:12 to go here in the third period.
Who fell on the football?
Number 17. That defensive end we've been talking about.
Oh, Harper.
Cameron Harper. Hossman's on to attempt the extra point. First lead of the night for the Riceburgs. They've scored twice here in the third quarter. Snaps down. The kick's on its way. And it is good. 24-21. Lumberjacks trail. We'll be back with more in a moment.
Re-elect Representative Jeff Wardlaw. Jeff Wardlaw is 100% pro-life. A strong defender of our gun rights. A true common-sense conservative. Re-elect Representative Jeff Wardlaw. Let's keep him defending our rights at the Arkansas State Capitol. Vote on Tuesday, November 8th. Paid for by the Wardlaw Campaign. When elders stay at Bellevue Estates Healthcare Rehabilitation Center in Monticello, our team will provide personal health care to each individual that focuses on the unique needs and circumstances of each elder. We take into consideration the physical, social, and spiritual well-being of each individual. Come by Bellevue Estates at 1052 Old Warren Road in Monticello and see for yourself. Or call 367-0044 for more information.
21-24. Stuttgart with a 3-point lead, their first lead of the ball game. They're going to sky kick this one toward the sideline. Fair catch is going to be called for by the Lumberjacks. As I believe that's Austin White making the catch over there, the fair catch. Warren will have it 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line. But David, Warren's offense has sputtered here in the third quarter. They went 3 and out, and then a blocked punt gives Stuttgart
the lead. And the block punt came from a couple of sacks.
So 1st and 10, Lumberjacks from their own 31-yard line, trailing by 3. Lassiter will stay at quarterback. Traylon Jackson still in at running back. Tayshawn Johnson's one wide out. Thomas and Jordan are your other two, split wide to the field. Rivera is in at the H-back. Lassiter hands it off again up the middle to Jackson. Jackson gets it out close to the 31, maybe the 32. Now and a little extracurricular activity. There's some punches thrown.
And I think number 52 for the Lumberjack, the best Warren can hope for is offsetting at the moment.
And we'll see.
And that's by far the best.
As there's a couple of players for both teams taking swings. We got a Lumberjack player who is down on the turf.
Is that Jackson?
Maybe. And the flags are everywhere. The officials are going to check on the player first, and then they'll decide what the infractions will be. As they confer, we'll tell you that our friends at American Shifting Corporation, proud sponsor of Lumberjack football. They've been doing it for several years now. They've been in business since 1971, and they have become the largest transmission and rear end rebuilder and builder in Arkansas, probably in the nation, because they do a lot of them. They're the quickest at it. They do the best. They guarantee their work, no questions asked. They can work on all big truck transmissions, clutches, rear ends, differentials. If you're in the trucking business, the heavy equipment business, the logging business, you need to know these numbers because they can get you back on the road or in the woods quicker than anybody else. 501-945-0878. That's the direct line to their offices in North Little Rock. Or you can call Michael Adair, who travels all over the state. 820-2028. 820-2028 is Michael's number. You can call him, and he can come pick up the part and deliver parts to you. All right, it didn't take the officials long to figure out what they wanted to do.
Like I say, the best
What was the call?
Personal foul
Against?
Lumberjacks.
Okay.
And like I said, the best Warren could have hoped for out of that's offsetting. And I'm not the least bit surprised it wasn't, because the Warren fortunate, or the young man fortunate, that they did not signal an ejection.
Traylon Jackson was injured on the play, shaken up, so he's off.
I think that's what caused it, is he was trying to get to his teammate, get him off of him, and a Stuttgart player took exception, and then that's when the Warren player retaliated.
Tayshawn Johnson's in at running back. Penalty, it'll be 2nd and 25. Lassiter under pressure, throws on the run, going to be incomplete. Stuttgart was bringing everybody. They had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Make it 6 rushing on that play.
Stuttgart has all the momentum, and they're right now, they think that Warren will make another costly mistake, and they can put this game out of hand without the need of their offense.
24-21. Stuttgart leading by 3. It's 3rd down.
Penalty declined. It was ineligible receiver downfield.
So it's going to be 3rd down and 25 for the Lumberjacks. They need to get all the way out to the 41. Ball is spotted at the 16, almost the 15. All right. Traylon Jackson's back in at quarterback. Maddox Lassiter's going to line up as a wide receiver. There'll be trips to the short side of the field. Twins come to the left. One to throw, looking down, throws complete to number 9 at the 35, 40, 45, breaks the tackle, and he's going to go all the way. At the 15, the 10, the 5, touchdown, Lumberjacks. And David, we believe that is Cam Davis.
I think that is Cam Davis. Do we have a flag? No
flag. Cam Davis. Just a sophomore, and I'm pretty sure that's who Coach Embry told me, probably the fastest man on the Lumberjack team.
That's who he's been calling the fastest man.
How about that? That's a
75-yarder.
Further than that, 85-yarder.
Yeah, I mean 85, yes.
85-yard touchdown pass. From Traylon Jackson to Cam Davis. Snaps down. The kick's on its way. The kick is going to be good. And Warren regains the lead. 28-24 over the Riceburgs here in Stuttgart. 5:45 to play in the 3rd quarter. We've got a lot of football left. Don't go anywhere. And we're back in a moment.
Are you thinking about buying a new boat or watercraft or maybe a side-by-side, a new tractor, a new lawnmower, an ATV, or possibly a generator for the house? Well, don't forget to finance your new Fun in the Sun purchase at First State Bank of Warren, Hermitage, and Hampton. Just call 870-226-2601 or come by and ask about our special low rates and great terms. First State Bank of Warren, Hermitage, and Hampton. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Drew Memorial Health System in Monticello is proud to offer rehabilitation services for patients of all ages. The Drew Rehab Team provides physical, speech, and occupational therapy on an inpatient or outpatient basis and at home. The experienced staff treats pediatric patients, student athletes, and adults recovering from injuries, stroke, or surgical procedures. The staff will keep you on track throughout your recovery process. Let the Drew Rehab Team help you maximize your functional potential. Close to home. Choose Drew Memorial.
28-24. Lumberjacks have regained the lead here, and David, Warren scoring drive.
2 plays, 73 yards, 27 seconds.
Jacinto will kick it off. He'll kick this one deep over everybody's head. Going to hit at the 10 and go into the end zone for an automatic touchback. Stuttgart will take over 1st and 10 out of their own 20-yard line. But this is a game that, it was 21-10 at halftime. It looked like we were going to see two defensive struggles.
It was like a heavyweight fight in the first half with your defenses really committing setting the tone, and third quarter defenses, they're still waiting. Might send back to the dressing rooms to see if there's defenses still sitting in there.
We've had 21 points scored already here in the third quarter, 14 by Stuttgart, 7 by the Lumberjacks. And here we are, Stuttgart 1st and 10 from their own 20. Clark will hand it off to Hawkins. Hawkins cuts back against the grain. He'll get out close to the 23, maybe the 24. Landon Wolf is there on the stop, along with Maddox Lassiter and Delfino Rivera in on the stop. A gain of 3 on the play. It'll be 2nd down and 7 for the Riceburgs. 5:25 left to go in the third quarter. We got a lot of football left.
Oh, gosh.
A lot of football. On 2nd down and 7. Deontay Clark, your quarterback for the Riceburgs. Warren, a 4-man front, 3 linebackers. Play a lot on the edge. There's Clark again, straight up the middle. Clark carries out close to the 30-yard line. He'll be close to the first down marker. I believe he's going to be a little shy. Getting up off the bottom of the pile for the Lumberjacks is Bryson Harris, big defensive lineman in there for the Lumberjacks, 6 foot, 290 pounds, just a sophomore. But it was good for a first down. So 1st and 10 for the Riceburgs from their own 30. They'll send Hossman wide to the right. One receiver comes wide to the left. Hawkins stays in at running back. Hands it off to Hawkins, right side, cuts back against the grain. Now reverses his field, caught up at the 30, and Landon Wolf's going to finally corral him.
Warren defense doing a better job with that cutback that time.
Lee Johnson was there, missed him, but he's the one that forced it back inside for the second time. His second reverse of field. And there was Landon Wolf there to clean it up for the Lumberjacks. No gain on the play. 2nd down and 10 now for the Riceburgs from their own 30-yard line. Clark looking. Warren almost jumps offside.
Yeah.
Gets back as Jordan Ingram, who got back. Clark takes the snap, wanting to throw, fires. It's going to be incomplete. Nice defensive play coming up there by Lee Johnson. He came up and knocked the ball out of the hands of the intended receiver just as it got there. I mean, he timed that just perfectly. Lee may have made some misses on tackles, but he made a perfect defensive play there. It'll be 3rd down and 10 now for the Riceburgs from their own 30-yard line. And if Warren can get a stop here on
that would be huge.
It'd be the first stop of the second half against this Riceburg team. Empty backfield for Clark, wanting to throw. Clark rolling to his right now. He'll take off. Warren giving chase. They got him corralled. They'll catch him at the 30. He'll fall to 33. And Warren will force him to a 4th down and 7. Again, Warren played more containment and not over pursuing the football. Once again, that was Jordan Ingram in on the stop that time for the Lumberjacks, along with a couple other white jerseys out there. It's going to be 4th down, only a gain of 2, so 4th and 8. Clark is their punter. He has not kicked very deep tonight. Malik Day will be back deep for Warren. Low snap, picks it up, end over end kick. Malik bobbles it. It's on the ground, and Malik finally gets back to it. Malik bobbled it. It went through his legs and went behind him, but Malik scrambling on his knees will crawl back and get on the football back at the 41-yard line. Warren will have it. 1st and 10 at their own 41-yard line with 3:15 to play in this third quarter. Warren leading 28-24. Warren led at the halftime, 21-10. Stuttgart scored 14 unanswered to take the lead, and then the Lumberjacks strike with an 85-yard touchdown pass to Cam Davis. From Traylon Jackson to Cam Davis. All right, Lassiter will be your quarterback. Looks like Jackson's back in at the running back spot. Lassiter, one to throw, fires, and this one batted down at the line of scrimmage. Warren's lucky that wasn't picked off.
It happened too fast. He couldn't react, but that was a great defensive play.
That's the linebacker over there, Kendrick Hawkins. He was right behind the line of scrimmage, and he just jumped as high as he could and knocked the football down.
What he was hoping for was a high rebound off that.
It'll be 2nd down and 10 now for the Lumberjacks from their own 41. Antonio Jordan, along with Thomas, come wide to the right. Johnson split wide left. Lassiter hands off to Jackson out of the backfield. Jackson turns the corner and maybe gets a half a yard, if that at all. He'll get it back out to about the 41 and no gain on the play. So it'll be 3rd down and 10 for the Lumberjacks. Clock will continue to run, though, with 2:53 left to play here in the 3rd. Warren on top, 28-24. Lumberjacks looking into Coach Embry on the sideline. They'll send Lassiter at quarterback. Same formation as Antonio comes wide to the right. Make it twin receivers go wide left. Lassiter looking to his left, throws it and going to overthrow Jackson out of the backfield. He's going to run a little short wheel route out of the backfield to Jackson.
A lot of pressure in Lassiter's face coming from that left side.
He just unloaded it.
Yeah.
So Warren will look at 4th down and 10, 4th and 9. As Lassiter stays on to punt. Stuttgart thinking they're going to punt. They're going to send Hawkins back deep. So 4th and 10. 2:21 remaining here in the 3rd quarter. Warren leading 28-24, but Stuttgart's going to get the football right back after Warren goes 3 and out. Lassiter looks it over, gets a good snap. High, wobbly kick. Kind of goes toward the sideline, going to go out of bounds.
Short. Let's see where they're going to mark it.
From the 41, they'll mark it out of bounds down at the Riceburg 34-yard line.
A 24-yard punt.
The Riceburgs will take over 1st and 10 from their own 34. Number 1 Wash and Shine Detail Shop, proud sponsor of Lumberjack football again this year. Thomas Miller and his crew do a fantastic job. They clean up my wife's vehicle all the time. I don't have to do it. If you don't want to clean up a vehicle, just give them a call at 820-2171. They can wash your car, your truck, big truck, log truck, boats, ATVs, side-by-sides. They can do it all. They're open 7 days a week. They offer free pickup and delivery. So the next time you need your car cleaned up, give Thomas Miller at Number 1 Wash and Shine a call, 870-820-2171. Clark's going to hand it off to Hawkins. Hawkins caught. No, that's a different running back.
That's going to be
number 44,
Higgins.
A.J. Higgins. He's caught in the backfield and going to be dropped for maybe a yard gain is all he got out of it. Big number 77 for the Lumberjacks, that's Tyrone Grace. 5'10", 275 pounds. And David, once he got one of them big paws on him, he wasn't going anywhere.
No, he wasn't going anywhere.
He did gain a yard, so it'll be 2nd down and 9. Ball spotted at the 36-yard line. You got Hawkins in at quarterback now. And now a lot of motion, and everybody's going to move. And it's going to be a procedure call against the Riceburgs. So it'll be 2nd down and 14 for the Riceburgs.
Higgins limping out of the ball game now.
He'll come out. That time they had Hawkins lined up at quarterback. They had Clark as a wideout, had put him in motion coming to the near side of the field to us. 1:29 left to play 3rd quarter. Cedric Hawkins at quarterback. Going to take the snap. Now whistles blow. And
motion again.
Another motion called against the Riceburgs. Well, they avoided that most of this quarter, David. They haven't had a penalty hardly.
This is their second penalty of the half.
So both of them coming on this drive. I'll back them up again. It'll be 2nd down and 19 now for the Riceburgs. They'll spot the football back at the 25.5-yard line. As
Stuttgart penalized for 65 yards, Warren 55.
In the ball game? In
the ball game.
All All right, Hawkins stays in at quarterback. Now Stuttgart's going to have to burn a timeout. They couldn't get lined up right. With 55 seconds remaining in the quarter, it's 28-24. Warren leading. We're back in just a moment.
Hardwood Flooring in Monticello and sister companies Washita Hardwood Flooring and Townsend Flooring in Warren are proud to sponsor this Lumberjack football game. Building a strong team takes commitment and hard work, and Maxwell Hardwood Flooring, Washita Hardwood Flooring, and Townsend Flooring understand the concept of teamwork. Whether it's building the finest hardwood flooring in the nation or having a winning team, it takes teamwork and dedication to get the job done. Be a part of a winning team by following the Lumberjacks right here and joining your friends at Maxwell Hardwood Flooring, Washita Hardwood Flooring, and Townsend Flooring and wishing them the best. Are you thinking about buying a new boat or watercraft or maybe a side-by-side, a new tractor, a new lawnmower, an ATV, or possibly a generator for the house? Well, don't forget to finance your new fun in the sun purchase at First State Bank of Warren, Hermitage, and Hampton. Just call 870-226-2601 or come by and ask about our special low rates and great terms. First State Bank of Warren, Hermitage, and Hampton. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
On second down and 20, they're going to hand it off up the middle. That's Hawkins was a quarterback.
He just kept the football, didn't he?
No, maybe he did. Yeah, Hawkins did. Kept it up the middle. Get it out close to the 31-yard line. So it'll be third down and 13. It was second and 19. So a gain of 6 on that play. Third and 13. For the Riceburgs. We're down to 24 seconds left to go in the third period. Maybe the final play of the quarter. Warren leading 28-24. Hossman comes in motion. Quarterback draw. Hawkins wanting to run it. Hawkins caught at the line of scrimmage. Going to be dropped for a short gain of a yard. Again, coming up to make the play for the Lumberjacks. That's big old Tyrone Grace making the stop on him, and that's going to be the end of the third quarter. 28-24. Lumberjacks have a 4-point lead. It'll be fourth down and 12 for the Riceburgs when we return to Stuttgart right after this timeout.
The health system in Monticello is proud to offer rehabilitation services for patients of all ages. The Drew Rehab team provides physical, speech, and occupational therapy on an inpatient or outpatient basis and at home. The experienced staff treats pediatric patients, student athletes, and adults recovering from injuries, stroke, or surgical procedures. The staff will keep you on track throughout your recovery process. Let the Drew Rehab team help you maximize your functional potential. Close to home, choose Drew Memorial.
Maxwell Hardwood Flooring in Monticello and sister companies Washita Hardwood Flooring and Townsend Flooring in Warren are proud to sponsor this Lumberjack football game. Building a strong team takes commitment and hard work, and Maxwell Hardwood Flooring, Washita Hardwood Flooring, and Townsend Flooring understand the concept of teamwork. Whether it's building the finest hardwood flooring in the nation or having a winning team, it takes teamwork and dedication to get the job done. Be a part of a winning team by following the Lumberjacks right here and joining your friends at Maxwell Hardwood Flooring, Washita Hardwood Flooring, and Townsend Flooring and wishing them the best.
We start the fourth quarter. Lumberjacks back in punt return formation. Hossman will punt it away. He's going to kick this one a high end-over-end kick. Warren's going to back away from it, let it hit the ground. It's going to be hit at the 34 by a Stuttgart player and down there, and that's where Warren will have it, first and 10 at their own 34-yard line. Third quarter, we saw 28 points scored, David.
Yes, we did.
21 points.
21.
14 by Stuttgart, 7 by the Lumberjacks.
Warren, 10 yards rushing, 85 passing, 95 total offense. Yeah. Stuttgart, 90 yards rushing, no yards passing. Third quarter.
And you go back and look at it. They scored one touchdown on a long run by Cedric Hawkins. They blocked a punt and recovered it in the end zone for their other touchdown.
Yes.
The Lumberjacks was that 185-yard touchdown pass from Traylon Jackson to Cam Davis. All right, Warren will have it first and 10 at their own 34-yard line as we start the fourth quarter here in Stuttgart. Traylon Jackson's in at quarterback. You got Landon Wolf at the running back. Maddox has moved up to the H-back. Going to hand it off to Landon. Right side, big hole. He goes over the 35, out to the 40, almost to the 41-yard line. A gain of 5 on the play. And you have to like Landon Wolf running the football. He just runs nose hard, doesn't he?
Well, we got a flag.
No. Okay, they're going to back it up.
Bet you it's holding.
But, yep, holding. But Landon runs hard.
Yes, he does. So that's going to even out your penalties. Each team with 65 yards worth of penalties for the night.
And mark it from the spot of the foul. So they'll spot it all the way back at the 22-yard line. Need to get all the way to the 44 for a first down. So 1st and 22 for the Lumberjacks. Jackson again at quarterback. Wolf in at the running back. Jackson wanting to throw, pumps, now going to keep it himself, now steps up, throws it deep, and the ball's up in the air and going to be incomplete. It looked like Antonio Jordan and the defender kind of got tangled up.
Yeah. And it's probably just as well no flag because that looked...
They got tangled up with a little contact, but no call. I don't think Jackson could have got to it anyway, or Jordan.
No.
Could have got to it anyway. It'll be 2nd down and 22 now for the Lumberjacks. 28-24. 2 lead changes, both of them coming in the 3rd quarter. Warren led at halftime, 21-10. Stuttgart scored 14 unanswered to take a 24-21 lead. Then the Lumberjacks scored there at the end of the 3rd.
Motion.
Now another motion call against the Lumberjacks.
And Warren just took the penalty lead. Offsides on the defense. I take that back.
Well, we'll take it. It's 5 yards our way. So they'll mark it out to the 27. 2nd down and 18. 2nd down and 17 for the Lumberjacks. Still a long ways.
Yeah.
All right, Thomas. DeAndre Thomas comes wide to the left over here, the short side of the field. Jackson under pressure, looking, tries to get rid of it.
That should be, no, that's number 12, okay.
He was trying to get it to Tayshawn Johnson.
Then that was a good play. At first I thought that was going to be a lineman.
Under pressure with Jackson, and we've seen Stuttgart here in the second half. They put a lot of pressure on Warren.
They brought a lot of pressure, and Warren has been unable to stop it. It'll be 3rd down and 18 for the Lumberjacks. Jackson will stay in at the quarterback spot. We'll see Lassiter, Thomas, and Jordan split wide right. Twin receivers come wide left. So Jackson all alone out of the shotgun. And we've got
all kind of movement.
Who's that?
You had your receivers going. The quarterback was caught in the football, and the center never snapped it. Yeah. So that's going to be an offsides against the Lumberjacks. All right. So we're back now to 3rd and 22.
You know, we've been talking about the center for the Lumberjacks, which is Bryson Harris. He's worked it. He had 3 days of practice.
Yeah, Monday.
All in all, he hasn't done a bad job.
You're right. 3rd down and 22 for the Lumberjacks. Warren goes with an empty backfield, 5 wide. Ball on the left hash mark. Jackson looking, throwing over the middle, complete to Maddox Lassiter out over the 30 to the 35. He's going to get a big chunk of that change back, but
not enough.
Not near enough. It'll bring up a 4th down and 9 for the Lumberjacks. And Warren's going to have to punt it away here as we go under 11 minutes left to go in the contest. 28-24, Lumberjacks holding on to a 4-point lead. Stuttgart has blocked 1 punt this evening. Matter of fact, the last time Warren punted, I believe.
No. Yeah.
Is that the one, the touchdown? No, we punted one other time since then.
Since then, yes.
All right, Lassiter back to punt. A low snap, gets it up. He'll kick it off. High, wobbly kick. It's going to hit at the 36, take a Riceburg bounce. Warren will down it quickly.
We got a flag, and that's going to be holding on the Lumberjacks, and I suspect Stuttgart will decline it because they've got great field position. Oh, they're going
to make Warren punt it again.
You always risk. That was not a good punt. You always risk Maddox laying into one of those 50-yarders.
Yeah, they would have had the football, so let's keep up with it.
Almost at the 40. 38?
38-yard line. So Warren will have to punt it away again. But Stuttgart feels like since they blocked one tonight, they may can block another one here. 28-24, Warren on top by 4 with 10:33 to play in the game. Lassiter standing in his own 15, gets a good snap this time. This time he gets a high, wobbly kick. Going to hit at the 35. How about this? Inside the 20, down to the 18, down to the 17-yard line. So Stuttgart just lost 22 yards.
Yeah.
22 yards.
22 yards on it. That was what, a 50?
And they'll start back at their own 17-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Riceburgs. Both teams. Warren has 3 timeouts. Stuttgart only has 2 timeouts remaining here in the fourth quarter. Again, it was 21-10 at the half. Stuttgart scored 14 unanswered to take a 24-21 lead. The Lumberjacks answered on their next possession of an 85-yard pass to Cam Davis from Traylon Jackson and regained the lead at 28-24. Stuttgart 1st and 10 from their own 17-yard line. Clark stays in at the quarterback. Hawkins the lone setback. Cedric Hawkins got to keep an eye on him all night long. Fake it to him, rolling right. Clark looking deep. Clark going to throw it. There's nobody even anywhere around. He'll get it out of bounds. And that'll go down as an incomplete
Incompletion.
pass. You could tell it was intentional, but he got it out of bounds and beyond the line of scrimmage.
And he had rolled out and escaped. Now they're going to discuss it, I think.
Should bring up 2nd down and 10. I don't think it should be a penalty.
I don't either. I think we're playing 2nd down.
Yeah.
But they were discussing that.
2nd down, 10 for the Riceburgs from their own 17-yard line.
And Warren messed Clark up that time because those 2 defenders rushing stopped. And he had to throw the football.
2nd down and 10.
And when I say stop, they stopped right in front of him. He didn't have a chance to wiggle out of nothing.
Clark again out of the shotgun, hands off to Hawkins, left side. Hawkins tripped up at the line of scrimmage. He'll fall forward for a couple of yards. And that's going to be Lee Johnson up on the stop for the Lumberjacks. Lee is 5'11", 165 pounds, plays that defensive corner over there. He's a senior for the Lumberjacks. They picked on him some tonight, but he's played a pretty solid ball game.
He's a second-year starter.
A gain of 3 on the play. It'll be 3rd down and 7 now for the Riceburgs. We're down to 9:43 left to play in the game. Warren leading 28-24. Deontay Clark, your quarterback. Trip receivers come wide right. Hawkins going to come in motion. Overload that side with 4 receivers. And
we're going to have motion.
Motion against the Riceburgs again.
Because we actually had 2 men moving.
So instead of 3rd and 7, it'll be 3rd down and 12. They'll spot it back at the 16-yard line, almost the 15. They come back out with trip receivers, wide right. That's the wide side of the field. Warren playing man-to-man defense out here. Here comes Hawkins in motion. They throw a screen pass out to him. He picks it up. He's going to be hit. Gets away from Rivera. Backs pedals to the 20, to the 25, now out to the 30 and be bumped out of bounds. He'll have the 1st down.
He got the 1st down, but Jimmy, that was not a flare pass for him to run. He was fixing to throw the football.
Oh, was he?
Yes.
I think it skipped to him, though. It hit the turf before it got to him. But it was behind the line of scrimmage.
But it was behind the line of scrimmage. So.
All right. It'll be 4th. No, I said he got the 1st down. Yes, 1st down. You're right. 1st down at the 28-yard line. 28-24. It hadn't cooled off anything in Stuttgart tonight. It's still hot up here in the press box. 1st and 10 for the Riceburgs from their own 28. Clark again sends Hawkins in motion to the wide side. This time Clark's going to keep it himself right up the middle across the 30 out to the 35-yard line. He's going to gain almost 6, maybe 7 on the play. Landon Wolf in on the stop along with Rivera. Delfino.
5-yard pickup.
Game 6 brings us second down and 4.
Second down and a long 4 for the Riceburgs. Ball spotted at their own 34-yard line. Handoff, this time to Hawkins. Hawkins hit at the line, and Warren going to ride him down from behind, but he's strong enough to carry the player with him and get the first down. Now he's getting up off the bottom of the pile there. There's another that sophomore again on the stop. Bryson Harris making the stop for the Lumberjacks.
He's played a lot of minutes tonight, Jimmy.
28-24, Warren leading. 8 minutes and 30 seconds left to go here in this ball game.
He's a big boy that's going to sleep well.
First and 10, Riceburgs at their own 39. Clark fakes it, now he keeps it himself, goes around the left end in open field at 50. He's at the 40. Warren's got to chase him down. They'll finally corral him inside the 30, down at the 28, make it the 27-yard line. But Deontay Clark got into the open field. Warren was able to chase him down from behind.
Of course, thing is, Clark has nowhere near the speed Hawkins does. So he was easy to chase down with an angle.
So now Stuttgart knocking on the door.
Yeah, they're moving to football.
We go under 8 minutes left to play. Warren leading 28-24. First and 10, Riceburgs at the Lumberjack 27-yard line. Clark hands it off to Hawkins. Hawkins bounces it to the outside. He's at the 20, the 15, the 10, the 5. Touchdown, Riceburg. Hold on, everything. There's a flag at the line of scrimmage. Oh, my, there's a flag at the line of scrimmage. The officials...
See what?
It'll be a holding against Stuttgart. So that's going to be the second touchdown tonight called back because of a holding call against Stuttgart. One was back in the first half, in the first quarter.
A long run by Hawkins. Hawkins has had 2 touchdowns erased.
So mark it from the spot of the foul, 40, which was about the 28. Make it the 26. So you're going to mark it back to the 36. It'll remain first down. It'll be first and 18. First down and 18.
Stuttgart penalized for 85 yards.
Clark keeps it himself, trying to get to the edge, turns the corner. He's at the 30, the 25. Warren giving chase will finally bump him out of bounds down inside the 15 at the 13-yard line. As that was Jalen Lee, along with Tayshawn Johnson, riding him out of bounds. But a big gain and another first down for the Riceburgs inside the Lumberjack 15-yard line.
23-yard pickup.
They'll spot it at the 12-yard line. 7:38 left to play in the game. Riceburgs in the red zone at the 12. One receiver goes wide left. Hawkins is checked back in at running back. Clark stays in at the quarterback. Going to hand it off to Hawkins. Hawkins comes to the right side. He's hit by Landon Wolf. He's finally going to be wrestled down for no gain on the play. Landon was holding on. He actually got busted loose from him, and there was Rivera and Maddox Lassiter to make the stop.
Wipe it up, yeah.
How about a gain of about a half a yard? It'll be second down and 9 now for the Riceburgs. At the Lumberjack 11.5-yard line. A field goal does them no good here.
No.
Clark will send a man in motion to the wide side of the field. Fake it to Hawkins, keeps it himself.
Touchdown.
Clark goes into the end zone, touchdown. Deontay Clark from 11 yards out gives the Riceburgs a 30-28 lead. That'll be our third lead change here in the second half. And they'll send the extra point unit on to give them a 3-point lead. With 6:57 left to play. Still a lot of football left.
Oh, yeah.
All right. The extra point coming. Hossman has been perfect on the night. Snap is down. The kick's on its way, and it is good. 31-28. Stuttgart leads it. We're back with more Lumberjack football in a moment.
No matter the reason, you know you can score big savings at Ryburn Automotive Superstore in Monticello. Ryburn has been serving their customers all over the ArcLaMiss without any penalties or tackling salespeople. Ryburn believes that it's the team that makes the difference, and we want you to experience the best today at Ryburn Automotive Superstore, Highway 425 South in Monticello. Ryburn Automotive Superstore, a proud supporter of Warren Lumberjack football. Warren Bank and Trust Company provides fast, easy, reliable service with loans to fit your needs. Whether you need a car loan, a house loan, ATV loan, or a new boat, just come by and let Warren Bank make your dreams come true. See a loan officer today about your dreams and make them come true with Warren Bank and Trust Company. Warren Bank and Trust, member Federal Reserve Bank of St. Louis, member FDIC. Warren Bank and Trust Company. Let them serve you with your next loan. That's Warren Bank and Trust.
It is 31-28. Stuttgart takes their lead for the second time tonight. Dave, that's a pretty impressive drive they put together.
12 plays, 81 yards, 3 minutes and 24 seconds.
Warren has 3 timeouts remaining. Stuttgart has 2 as Hossman will kick this one on the ground. He'll squib it. High bounce. Going to be finally picked up by the Lumberjacks at the 20. Back up over the 25 to the 30. Fighting for more yardage out to the 32-yard line. As trying to see who returned it, actually. I believe it may have been Neo. I think Neo Harding was return man.
Was it?
Warren will have it 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line, trailing for the second time tonight, 31-28. Our score. 6 minutes, 50 seconds left to play. Warren had over 200 yards total offense in the first half.
It's been a tale of 2 halves.
Yeah.
Warren dominated the first half. Stuttgart has dominated the second half.
Warren has scored on one big play, an 85-yard touchdown. All right. Warren will shift to leave Traylon Jackson at quarterback. Going to hand it off. Tayshawn Johnson, and he's hitting the backfield and going to be sacked. Oh, for a loss. I'm talking about almost by the time he took the handoff, he was hit there by Caleb Brewer, who shot through the line.
He came through untouched.
Yeah. A loss of 3 on the play. It'll be 2nd down and 13 now. So 2nd down and 13. For Warren. Maddox is going to go back to quarterback. Trip receivers come wide left. Stuttgart will show a 3-man front defensively.
Motion,
and flags are going to go everywhere. Motion against the Lumberjacks.
Center late on the snap.
So we'll back them up 5. It'll be 3rd down and 18 now for Warren with 6:10 to play. Stuttgart leading 31-28. It was 21-10 at the half. Warren led. Stuttgart took the lead at 24-21. Warren regained the lead 28-24. And now Stuttgart has it at 31-28. Lassiter looking, wanting to fire, throws over the middle, in and out of the hands of Antonio Jordan. Again, every pass I know he's tall, but every pass they've thrown to him has been high. And that one was a bullet. It was thrown hard.
A 5-yard bullet.
Yeah.
So high.
3rd down and 18 for the Lumberjacks. Again, Warren's offense here in the second half has struggled to get any consistency going. Trip receivers come wide left. Jackson goes back at quarterback. Jackson, they'll rush 3 on him. Steps up in the pocket, fires down the right sideline. It is going to be almost intercepted. Ball was underthrown.
Yeah.
Intended for Tayshawn Johnson. I'll make it Jordan. I'm sorry, Antonio Jordan. And Warren will be looking at 4th down and 18 from their own 24-yard line. With 5:48 left to play in the game, Warren's going to have to punt it away, and hopefully their defense can make a stop.
The defense is going to have to play football now.
Cedric Hawkins will go back deep for the Riceburgs. Lassiter goes back in punting formation. He had a 41-yarder a moment ago. Need another good punt here. Gets a good snap. It's an end over end, goes over the head of Hawkins, hits it to 30, takes a bounce for the Lumberjacks inside the 25, going to be down at the 21-yard line. All the way from the 22, or make it the 24, that's where the line of scrimmage was. That's going to be 20, 25, 26, and 20, 46. How about a 49-yard punt? Takes me a while to figure all that up.
Yeah.
I can't do the math.
But you didn't have to take off shoes.
All right. 5:35 left to go here in this ball game. Stuttgart will get it 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line. A nice punt by Maddox Lassiter puts them back deep, but Warren's defense has got to make a stand.
It's on the defense's shoulders to pick up the offense's inconsistencies.
31-28, Stuttgart leads it. Clark will keep it himself. Clark left side carries it out over the 25, out to the 26-yard line. That'll be a gain of 4 on the play. And bring up 2nd down and 6 now for the Riceburgs. As Hawkins will check back in at running back. And I think we're going to see a tandem of Clark and Hawkins. That's what's been working this time.
Yeah, that's what's working. Why would you not see that tandem?
On 2nd down and 6. Hawkins gets the handoff, comes to the right side. He's going to squeeze his way through out to about the 29-yard line. That'll be a gain of 3 on that play and bring up a 3rd down and 3 for the Riceburgs here. 4:45 left to play in the ball game. You know, if they pick up a 1st down here, Warren's going to have to start thinking about using some timeouts. On 3rd down and 3 for the Riceburgs from their own 29 as they lead it by 3, 31-28. Hard snap count by Clark trying to get Warren to jump off sides. Now the Riceburgs are going to let it play down. I believe they're going to call a timeout right here. They know how big this 3rd down is as well.
They do.
Coach Price going to call the timeout with 4 minutes, 14 seconds left to go in the ball game. It is 31-28. Lumberjacks trailing the Riceburgs. We'll take a break with them and be back with more in a moment.
The weekend Super Blowout Sale at Super Value Foods and save on your grocery bill through Sunday. You'll find fresh chicken wings, family pack, just $1.98 a pound. Brine bacon, 12-ounce package, 2 for $4.98. Sunny Delight, 40-ounce bottle is just 98 cents. And Gatorade, the 8-pack bottles, only $5.98. You'll also find Maxwell House Coffee, 26-ounce can, just $6.98. Super Value Foods, the weekend blowout sale. Shop and save.
What's the best thing about your car? I mean, it's nice if it looks great and has plenty of power, but the best part is it gets you where you need to go. It's the same way with Bradley County Medical Center. Sure, it's a building filled with amazing technology, but more important, it's a place that takes us from illness to wellness. It's reliable transportation on the road to recovery. It's something to think about May 6th through the 12th as facilities across the country celebrate National Hospital Week. At Bradley County Medical Center, we are hometown people taking care of our hometown.
3rd down and 3 for the Riceburgs from their own 29-yard line. 4:14 left to play in the ball game. Warren puts 8 up in the box. They're going to direct snap it to Hawkins. Hawkins hit at the 31. He carries it out. According to that official on the other side, he's got the first down. They mark his forward progress out first beyond down. The 32, just shy of the 33.
Now we got official time. It's Lumberjack down.
And the Lumberjack shaken up on the play. There were some licks that went on
that was
play.
A big, yeah.
I mean, Hawkins lowered his shoulder, running full speed.
That was hat on hat. And
they're going to get the player up. He says he's okay. A couple of players for Warren shaken up.
But both of them got to go out.
Neil Harding was one of them shaken up. He's up walking around. Now they're still checking on the other player for the Lumberjacks, and we hadn't got a number on him as of yet. Hey, don't forget our friends at American Shifty Corporation. Been around since 1971, fixing big truck transmissions, manual transmissions, clutches, rear ends, differentials on big trucks. They even do half-ton trucks as well, but they can take care of all your automotive needs. They specialize in big truck transmissions, rear ends, differentials, clutches, and that sort of thing for big trucks and for heavy machinery. So next time you need something worked on, give them a call. They'll give you a quote over the phone, 501-945-0878, or call Michael Adair. He can come pick up your parts for you. Michael's number is 820-2028. That's 820-2028. That's going to be our sophomore that's played a heck of a ball game tonight.
Yeah.
Bryson Harris shaking up on the play. He's going to get up and walk off the field under his own power. But he's played a tough ball game in there on that inside, and he was right in on the tackle on that one as well. It'll be 1st and 10, Riceburgs. 4 minutes, 2 seconds left to play in the game. Stuttgart leading 31-28. Stuttgart has it 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line. It's been the Clark show more than it has the Hawkins show here in the second half. Clark this time hands off to Hawkins. He's hit behind the line. He'll fall down for about a half-a-yard loss. Is coming through for the Lumberjacks. Jalen Lee's there to get to him first, and then Maddox Lassiter cleaned it up. It'll be a loss of 1. So it's 2nd down and 11. And you got to think if Warren can hold them right here on this 2nd down, make it 3rd and long, Coach Embry's got to start thinking about using a timeout.
Yes.
3:52 left to play in the ball game. Warren has 3 timeouts. Stuttgart has 1. 2nd down and 11. Clark letting the play clock go down under 10. Now under 5. Takes the snap, keeps it himself, comes wide to the left, gets around one tackler, misses another one, out over the 40, gets it all the way out to the 41-yard, make it the 42-yard line. Going to be stopped a yard shy of the 1st down. Again, they are so hard to tackle because Jalen Lee had him in his grasp.
And you've got an offensive line with Stuttgart also that feels it right now. They've worn defensive line tired, and Stuttgart feels like they're controlling the tempo of this ball game, which they are.
3rd down and 1 for the Stuttgart Riceburgs from their own 42-yard line. Down to 2:35 left to play in the ball game. 31-28, Stuttgart leading. Handed off. That's going to be Hawkins. Tries to reverse his field. Still on his feet. Carries it out over the 45. He'll have the 1st down.
3 Lumberjacks had the potential of keeping that as making that a 4th down and failed.
Couldn't hold on to it.
No.
Warren will call the timeout here with 2:23 left to go. We'll keep it right here. But 2:23 remaining. It's 31-28. You know, you go back and look at it. It was 21-10 at half. We thought Warren was going to blow it out early in the game. They went up 14-0. Stuttgart made it 14-7. Then the Lumberjacks answered, made it 21-7. Stuttgart settled for a field goal before halftime to make it 21-10. Now then Stuttgart in the second half has now scored, 21 points. The Lumberjacks have scored 7. And the Riceburgs have a 3-point lead, 31-28. Warren can stop the clock twice more. It's 1st and 10 from their own 45 for Stuttgart. You're going to keep Clark and Hawkins in the backfield. Clark hands it off to Hawkins again. Hawkins across the line of scrimmage, out over the 47, out to the 48-yard line. It'll be a gain of 3 on the play. In on the stop was Jordan Ingram. And also Neil Harding in on the stop for Warren. A gain of 3, so it'll be 2nd down and 7. If Warren can force them to a 3rd down here, I think Warren will use their 2nd timeout.
But a 1st down here will pretty much finish the ball game.
They won't have to snap the football. There's going to be like a minute 35 left before they have to snap the football. Coach Price telling his quarterback, watch the play clock. They'll snap it with a minute 38 left to play. Clark keeps it up the middle, across midfield to the Lumberjack
Warren
49.
calls timeout.
They'll stop the clock with a minute 34, and Stuttgart will be looking at 3rd down and 4. Third and a long 4. That'll be Warren's second time out of the ball game. 31-28. Stuttgart has the lead over the Lumberjacks. Next week we're at home. We welcome Whitehall. The Bulldogs have come to town, and I know there's going to be a lot of talk this next week.
Oh, yeah.
Between the coaching staffs of Whitehall and Warren. Jarius Wright used to play for the Lumberjacks. He's now on the coaching staff at Whitehall, and after what Whitehall did to Warren last year, the things that happened, I'm not sure I want to be around in the locker room next week.
No.
For either squad.
I wouldn't either.
But that'll be next Friday night, 7 o'clock. We'll have the broadcast for you right here on K-Country. Third down and a long 4 for Stuttgart. This is the ball game. If Warren has any chance at all, they got to make a stop right here. 1:34 left to play in the game. Stuttgart leading 31-28. They're going to put Hawkins all alone in the backfield. Now they put Clark in motion. They bobble the snap in a motion, a procedure call against the Riceburg. False start on the Riceburgs. Good thing about that, now it's third down and 9, and no time went off the clock. So it'll be third and 9. No time went off the clock. They'll spot the football back at the 45 of Stuttgart. They need to get to the Warren 45. So it's actually third and 10. Warren has one timeout left. Stuttgart has one timeout. 31-28, Stuttgart leading. Hawkins will take the direct snap, it looks like. He gets the snap. He's going to keep it himself up the middle. He's hit and going to be finally brought down at the 49-yard line. A gain of 6 on the play. Warren will have to use their final timeout here to stop the clock with 1:27 left to play. And now Warren is going to be able to get the football back, but Warren has used their final timeout.
It's going to be a tough go.
You know, you're going to look at getting the football some 70, maybe 80 yards away from pay dirt. A field goal would tie it for the Lumberjacks. Coach Embry's got his squad over there and going to keep them, get them motivated, hopefully. Don't forget the scoreboard show's coming up here at 10 o'clock tonight. I hope you'll stick around for that. Randy Rainwater, Barry Grooms have all the scores for you from around the state. If you want to listen to Rex Nelson, you can listen over on our sister station, KHPM 93.7. All right, 4th down and 4 for the Riceburgs. Warren's going to send Malik Day back deep, along with Tayshawn Johnson will be the up back. Their punter, Hossman, has not punted that well tonight, but he's been effective. Warren tries to come after him. He gets off the best punt of the night. Malik bobbles
There's
the
your football
punt,
game.
and Stuttgart will recover it.
Yep.
Malik Day trying to make the catch on the run. Bobbles the football. It's on the turf, and the Riceburgs will recover it. Number 18, Julius Gaither, a sophomore for the Riceburgs, makes the recovery at the 9-yard, make it the 10-yard line. With 1:17 to go, all of Warren's hopes here in Stuttgart tonight have just gone out the pipes. As the Lumberjacks will try to hold on to this 31-28 deficit and not let them score again. Warren's out of timeouts. It looks like Stuttgart going to go into a victory formation as Hawkins is going to stay back about 15 yards off the ball, make it 10 yards off the ball. And I expect Clark to come out and take a knee. Hey, David, this is just another example of a Warren-Stuttgart football game.
Yeah.
Down to the wire, close game. I think everyone we've played over the last 14 or 15 times that we've played, Warren's won 10 of them, but they've all been close, just like this one has tonight. Clark will take the snap, take the knee. We'll go under a minute left to play. He'll have to snap it a couple of more times. And this ball game is going to be history here tonight. Stuttgart's going to win it 31-28. That'll be the final score of this ball game. As Clark letting the play clock run down. Game clock at 40, play clock at 9. So we'll snap it here in just a moment. And it gets the snap and goes down to a knee. And hopefully that'll do it. That will do it. That's the ball game. Coach Embry and foreign coaching staff making their way out toward the center of the field. Stuttgart, David, they said they